Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to the NXT Watch Along for today. It is March 31st, the last day of this month, by the way. Kind of crazy how fast everything is going by this year. I'm honestly going to go on a limb and say that 2026 has been the fastest year of my life. I'm wondering how many of you guys feel the exact same way because I feel like this year is just like, it's just zooming past us. Like we are about to get into NXT Stand and Deliver this weekend, by the way. And today is the go home show for that. So we're going to have a lot to talk about in regards to Stand and Deliver. Also, let me think. Oh yeah, I got to get the NXT stream. I just realized I'm like on Netflix, but I wasn't actually on the NXT stream. Let me pull that up right now. I'm on. Oh, Jesus, that is loud. Hold on. Okay, I could just lower it from there. Okay, I was like, what the hell? That is so loud. Let me know how that sounds for everybody. If it's too loud for everyone, please let me know because I feel like it's incredibly loud on my end, but hopefully it's good for everybody else. Okay, like I want it loud, but not like that loud. Let's see. Let me know how it was with everybody's audio. Okay, Sniper says his audio is good. All right, cool. Okay, all right. I think we're okay. If you guys want it louder or lower, please let me know. And other than that, we are ready to rock and roll here tonight. Let's go. Someone cue some Trish Stratus music. Oh, it's time to rock and roll. Anyways, let's see how this goes, guys. Let's see how this goes. Hey, who do we got in here? Shout out to a gamer boy, Aaron, who's over on the Twitch side. What's up, Aaron? We also got, let's see. We got Weird's one who's in the building. We got James Irving. We got Fabian Valdez. We got Mike Kowinski in the building. We got Joseph Boza. We got Daniel, says it's time for NXT. We got SLC. Oh, hey, good meeting you at Squared Circle Expo, by the way. Thank you so much for coming to say hi, man, and for supporting here. Thank you. We also got Wrestling Forever. We got Jordy Griffin. We got Professor M. We got Braden Crunk in the building, who's a first timer. Welcome, dude. We got Steve G. What's up, Steve? We got Charles Creda. We got Joseph Boza. We got Johan Greer. We got C. Clay. Thank you so much to everybody who's hanging out to watch NXT. I hope today's episode is a good one since it's the go home show into Stand and Deliver. And as many of you guys know, Stand and Deliver is the biggest NXT show of the year. So they kind of got to go. They got to go hard today. Plus, today they're also at the TD Garden inside New York City. Oh, never mind. Infamous. I think I said the wrong venue. Whatever, guys. They're in New York. Right, they're in New York. That's all we know right now. Also, shout out to Stone Cold David. We got Waldo in here. What's up, Waldo? We got Marvin. We got Ricky. We got Dragon Knight. We got Enders. We got Joseph Boza. We got Vox Waya Official. Nathan Trot. What's up, Nathan? We got Ayo Colin Coker. We got Maxwell. Also, happy early birthday. We got Maxwell. We got Ricky Zeldivar, the Grimy Kingpin. If in the building. We got infamous DJ1, Raphael Smith. We got Kyle Taylor Richardson. Good to have you back on, bro. We also got Deb here. Thank you for the kind comment, Deb. We also got Jason the third. We got Sean in here. We also got, who else haven't I said hello? Okay, I think I got mainly everybody, right? I think. All right. Well, that's on as we go throughout the entire day. Anyways, what's up, Scoucher boy? What's up? You just got a wrestling-related ad delivering heat and plumbing surprise the same day. Probably something to do with Cody and Dustin. Lol. Oh, Luke Redmond says the audio could be louder. Do you guys need that audio louder? Give me a second. Just a reminder, your guys' audio is different from my audio, so I don't hear the same things that you guys hear. So let me know. I put it up a lot louder, so let me know if that's good. We also got Derry Benny with us. What's up, Derry? We got SBT 1872. We got Hood Boy the Real, now Boss. We got Clown in here. We got Aaron Teagle. By the way, starting off with Dark State at freaking New York. That's a choice. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. That's a choice. Also, mind you, I don't really know the card, so I guess it's best that I figure this out. What is the card today? Hold on, let me. Oh, that's right. Mike Santana is joining OTM today. I kind of had forgotten that. We also got Southside with us. What's up, Southside? We got JTK. What's up, guys?
Booker, this is a duo that speaks with so much passion and so much conviction,
all right,
just like we heard last week. But so does
all right, there's Mike Santana making his entrance. Shout out to Mike Santana, your TNA. You're a TNA world champion. Getting to do a kind of a badass entrance right now. Like, that's a shit ton of people, man.
Bronx, New York. Weighing in at 230 pounds. He is the TNA World.
We got the sniper here who says this match should bang BTW. I hope you're right, bro, because I am not a fan of Dark State. So they best better bang today, man. Anyways, we got Kento Gray versus Vice. Remember, they're battling to become the #1 contender. So whoever wins today between Kento and Lola is going to go on to face JC James at Stand and Deliver. And then right now we're obviously seeing this match. And then we also have Los Americanos versus Birthright. We'll see what we get from that. And then we got Tatum Paxley and Blake Monroe doing a face-to-face. That should be good. And then we got Jada Parker versus Kalani Jordan. That should be good. And then Jasper Troy versus Keanu Carver with Josh Briggs, a special guest referee. To be honest, I don't really know what to expect from this one. I'm not a big fan of special guest referees, so we'll see what ends up happening with this. And that's it. So I would say that the things I'm most looking forward to today is everything that has to do with the women. I feel like the women kind of have the most interesting stuff today, but I really hope that because they are in MSG that they are inside of MSG. I hope that they, you know, go a little crazier, go a little bit more harder today.
It's a cheap shot, no doubt. OTM,
so let's see. Here we go.
We're going to have the home court advantage, so to speak, as Sugar's quickly getting out of there.
I like Saquon Sugars with his one strap. He's got the one titty out. He freed the one titty. Congratulations, Saquon.
2 men, dog. 2 grown-ass men.
OTM.
Oh, thank you, Joseph. He says Denise Los Americanos and Birthright is the finals of 3-match tournament to decide who gets Vanity Project. I'd forgotten about that, to be honest. I'm guessing that's going to be Los Americanos, right? It feels to be the Americanos. We got Hava here who says the nip is free. I know, right? Saquon, why are you giving the nippy for free? You got to put that away, bro. Give it on the OnlyFans or something.
That tells me something about OTM.
We got Stone Cold David here. It says, jumping so quick to a fatal 4-way at Stand and Deliver for the men's NXT title. That's a sign they're going to call someone up more than one from that match, baby. Dude, every time I think I know who they're going to call up, I'm always so wrong on that. So I'm not even going to try to guess.
Interrogation mode, asking themselves the tough question. Are we championship ready? This team right here, they're championship ready. Oh, yes, man.
Oh, yes, man. They championship ready. Oh, yeah, man. Freaking Booker. He's always on one.
Team TNA to victory at Showdown.
He is
in that
always
on
one.
Matchup, and he's looking for another victory.
Yeah, hopefully today's show kind of surprises us today and gives us a little something. Because NXT, I think it was.
Oh, yes.
Wait, are you serious? I didn't catch that. Alonzo says Timo Shield chants. Were they really chanting that right now? I couldn't make out what they were chanting.
Not had a very strong start.
They're chanting for OTM now that I could hear.
Wait, could you see that? Did you see Osiris is the legal
last
superstar.
week
Osiris
NXT was
made
getting
the
trashed
tag.
a lot on social media.
And that's a little
I feel like NXT's been getting trashed a lot like the last few weeks on social. So I think they really need to like wow people today. Today and NXT Stand and Deliver feels like two shows that they got to knock it out of the park.
Let's talk a little bit more as Osiris the outside and coming right back.
By the way, we also got Ghostface Gamer with us. We got Miami Scorp in the building. Shouting to Downey Alpha who's here with us.
OTM call out.
We got Braden Krug who says Booker's the greatest on commentary. I don't care what anyone says. I've always said that it's very like, it depends on your style of like what you like for commentary, you know? If you're into that very boisterous, loud personality, then you'll enjoy him. But if you're not interested in that, if you're interested in more serious, analytical type of commentary, then you're probably not going to be a fan of Booker.
Sugar's going up and down face first. Nima's rocking right now. So is OTM. This is the best I've seen OTM look. Would you agree?
No, I agree 100%.
Also, shout out to Piz. Thank you so much for the nice comment. Yeah, this venue looks really nice for NXT. I honestly, like, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm actually a little surprised that they have that many people there for this show because, like I said, NXT's been kind of getting trashed a little bit online. So I was starting to worry about, you know, what people's interest on NXT was.
And you start to wonder what is going through the mind of Dark State.
Also, where is Stand and Deliver? Is Stand and Deliver in like the PC or are they doing it someplace different? I don't. Oh yeah, that's right. It's in St. Louis. My bad. They've been saying that like 100 times, and I just completely forgot that it's in St. Louis. I'm so stupid. I just completely forgot.
Netflix, we're live in New York City. Dark State is taking control of the 6-man tag team match. Yes, that is.
What's up to Corporate Gohan? Thank you so much, bro. I was like, I fell asleep on the wheel. I was like, where are we at again? What's happening? How's it going?
Osiris Virus. He's picking a lead. Oh, my big leg drop. But here, look up the Sugar Man. Sugar Man.
I just realized that every time they say Osiris the Virus, it's from Cyrus the Virus. He's just Osiris the Virus. But Cyrus the Virus is from the movie. Yeah. Wait, let me make sure that I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. He's from the movie that I've seen a million times, Con Air. By John Malkovich. He plays the role of Cyrus the Virus in Con Air. That's why he's Osiris the Virus. No offense, but Cyrus the Virus is like a really badass character on Con Air. So like Osiris better step it up, man. He better step it the fuck up if he's gonna have that name.
Grinding, man. Just keep grinding. Add more to the playbook. That's what it's all about. There's no secrets as far as this game goes.
Infamous DJ1 says, I gotta work at midnight, so I'm up with the crew tonight. Hey, yo. What's up, Thomas? Thank you for being here. Hope you're having a good day, man.
Hey, he's only been in
yeah, Bobby says Cyrus the Virus was also an ECW played by Don Callis. Yeah, yup.
You're 100% right, Booker, and that goes back.
But the Cyrus the Virus that I acknowledge is the one on Con Air. I actually really love that movie. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I love that movie. I've seen it like 100 times. And I had, and also my one of my celebrity actor crushes is in that movie, John Cusack. I had the biggest crush on John Cusack. So like
Bronco Nima. Oh, into the official. And there's a tag, and Mike Santana come back in, and Felix Fernandez didn't see the tag because Deon Lennox. And now he did see
I feel like OTM has a chance. The people want to give OTM a chance.
Cover.
Like the people are not turning their backs on OTM. Now OTM need to just step it up a little bit though. I feel like they got a good thing going, but they need to level it up. But they will eventually. They're still so. I know they've been on NXT for a while, but they were off TV for like a very long time. So I hope that they start to step it up soon. A little bit more. Yes, still the Pickle Con Air, the Nicolas Cage movie. Yes. Nicolas Cage looks really cute in that movie too, actually.
Is it time for Dark State to have one leader, and I mean one voice. And I want to go back before you answer that throughout the break.
Hey, what's up,
And this
Super
was
Pro?
Sugar
How
who
are
made the
you
tag.
on this
That
Tuesday?
was after Felix Fernandez, our official, didn't see the tag to Mike Santana due to a little bit of interference from Dion Lennox. But as I was saying, who needs to be the one voice in Dark
You know
State?
what? I don't think it's about having one voice, but as far as the guy that's quarterbacking this thing, is obvious.
What is
to me that
happening?
Dion
Okay.
Lennox is that guy, and he's doing a hell of a job. Like I say, he gave up.
Yeah, I
a
really
tag
like
team
how this venue
championship
looks. I like
to
the
go out
lights
there
on the
and
top,
break
those
Satan's
golden
goal
lights
to
with
this
the
team. Come
little
on, man.
Oh, that's
little
a fair point, and a tag was made.
rectangles.
Right back in now, and so is Osiris.
That's
Osiris
cute.
got him some. Dion
I like
Lennox.
the light work here.
That was a head. That was a headbutt right to the snout, as you would say, Book.
Yes, indeed. Right now, Bryce is
Ooh.
on the move right now, picking up a lot of steam.
There's a lot of big dudes in here for this
Stop
matchup.
that man.
All right, I like that.
And Price single-handedly is taking out Dark State.
Man.
That was hilarious. I like that he lifts
Talking
him
about
up
a new
and he
look.
makes this
Whoa.
like,
Talking about
oh,
something that looks
How
going up.
many men have been able to
Funny.
hoist up Osiris into the cover, hook of the leg?
All
and
right,
get the
all right.
win? I mean,
OTM
look,
starting
that
to
was
show a little bit more.
impressive.
Very impressive.
Take another look at that. How many men? You talk about how big of a monster.
Also, we
Osiris
got
was.
Guitar
Look
Junkie in
what
the building.
Lucian
We also
Price
got
just
Eric
did to that
Custer. What's
monster.
up, Eric? We got James in here. What's up, dude?
And Lucy Price is no small
We also got Jose Lopez. What's up, Jose?
Stomp the yard. Oh, yes.
Tag made it. Comes
Hey, yo,
Mike
Brandon,
Santana again.
over
Huge
on
night
Twitch,
with
what
Stand and
up?
Deliver Implications here in New York. Tag team
All right,
tournament
Mike
number one
Santana
contender
is getting
final.
back in there.
Fatal 4-way NXT title contract to be signed. Gray Vice in our main event. Winner will go to face JC Jane for the women's
Isn't it?
title.
You know, now that I
Talk
think about it, like
champions.
Mike
There's no one
Santana's
hotter
just had
right
a
now
lot
than
of really
this man,
cool
Mike Santana, the
career
TNA World
opportunities and a
Champion,
lot of
who's
cool
rolling
plays.
over
He's done a lot of cool things
Everybody in
in New
his
York.
yes.
looking around,
Here comes
these two
Mikey.
standing, and
Oh,
now he's
yes.
knocking down the
Oh,
other
shit, there it
two.
goes.
Look at Santana go right now. He's fired up. New York's own Mike Santana to the top. And this man crosses
Nice.
the line once more.
Is he gonna get the win for his team?
Splash.
Oh, yes.
No.
Unbelievable.
No. Oh, okay. That was kind of good.
Look at
They
the
really
height.
made you think
Stuck
that was the
landing,
3 count. Like,
paying
the
tribute
people
to
in the
his
building
hero,
started to
the
feel the
late
3
great
count,
Hall of
and it
Famer
was a
Eddie
2.
Guerrero.
A very, very close 2, by the way. Yeah, refs being
And again,
shitted
I
on
do
for
not
that
blame the
because that
official in
felt
this
like a
match,
3.
but there's a lot going on just like this. Osiris pulling Dion out of the way, making the tag. And I'm looking around. I don't see OTM anywhere. Mike Santana's on his own.
Mike Santana's on his own, but he's
Oh,
got a lot of people
Saquon.
here in New York backing him.
I feel like
Thank
Mike
you.
Santana added a lot to
What
this
the hell
match.
is
Oh, double
kind
up.
of,
double up. It's over.
kind of felt like the glue a little bit here. He feels like the one kind of helping move things along,
What
at least the
action,
last
yeah,
few
yeah.
minutes.
Stand and Deliver is this Saturday, streaming live on YouTube, domestically, internationally on Netflix. There's a roll-up in the ring. Mike Santana almost putting out Sugars. Everybody right now.
Yeah, Mike
is feeling
Santana and
the
Saquon
intensity.
Sugars. I
Everyone
wanna
right
see
now
this.
wants that one spot.
'Cause
This
Saquon
Saturday in St.
Sugars
Louis.
is like-
Santana doesn't connect. Sugars
actually
right now
has
having
a
good
lot.
run, but he might not
Oh,
be last here in
nice.
just a moment as he got caught.
Oh. You know what? I'm really glad they added
What a
Mike
move
Santana
by
to this match.
Mike
Holy
Santana.
shit. He's been the most
count.
enjoyable person to see.
Tag made. Price is
Like, he's
legal.
making all the other guys look even
But
better.
we're gonna spin the block.
Yep. That's good.
One time. And one more time.
Ah, there you go.
Santana up and over.
I was like, y'all
And now
better
there's
catch
no
this,
one for
man.
Sugars
All right, now
except for
OTM can get the finish.
OTM.
I hate that they're pinning
Goodbye,
Saquon,
baby.
though, because Saquon's like the best one on Dark State.
Dark State
But
drop
no,
in the
they
Big
really
Apple.
they really made the right call by adding Mike Santana to that. He added a lot of life to this match. I agree, by the way. We got James here who says that Saquon Sugars needs to break away from Dark State. He's too good to be in a horrible faction. I agree. I feel like we've been saying this from like the beginning, by the way.
These three did rule.
We got Miami Scorpio says agreed. Mike Santana elevated this match. Honestly, this has been like one of the best matches I've seen from Mike Santana in the last couple of months. That was like on weekly television.
For these three,
No, I'm not talking about like
With stand and
specials or
deliver
anything like
just
that. I'm talking about like
days away.
weekly
And as I
television.
said, there are several
Because, you know, your
stand
girl
and
tunes
deliver
into TNA,
implications.
so.
Earlier today, I sat down
The
with
problem
Miles
with
Bourne
TNA is
ahead of his
that they
championship
do so many
defense
short
this Saturday in
matches,
St. Louis.
like 3-minute matches, 2-minute matches, 4-minute matches, and I'm
Miles,
like,
it has been a
what do
minute
you
since we and I
really
have
get
sat
out
here.
of that? You
I
don't
know
get that
last year
much.
wasn't the best year for you.
Thank you
Weren't
so
part of
much
Stand
to
and Deliver.
Mex
There's a lot of
Collections
ups
for the
and
nice
downs, but
comment.
you are sitting here now.
All right, let's
the
see what
North
Miles
American
Bourne has
champion.
to
What's
say.
this 12-month journey been like for you?
Well, Vic, I always have to go back and thank the NQCC. I wouldn't be half the man I am if it wasn't for
Keep
the members
forgetting
there.
he was even in that.
But the truth is, there's one more man that I need to also thank for the fact that I am a champion now. And that's Ethan Page. You see, Ethan Page showed me that in order to win, sometimes you have to do what others aren't willing to do. He gave me an edge. That edge made me champion. And that edge is going to keep me champion.
Well, this Saturday, you're walking into Stand and Deliver in St. Louis as champion. What does being champion of Stand and Deliver mean to you?
Well, Vic, like you said, I wasn't even part of Stand and Deliver last year, and I took that personally. This year, I'm not just part of it. I'm walking in as your North American champion. And as hard as it was to become champion, it's going to be even harder to stay champion. But I plan on leaving Stand and Deliver the same way I walk in.
Oh, Miles, you're taking on Johnny Gargano, someone I know very well, someone who's never been outperformed in a big match in the history of this brand. And we can question his motives right now, but my question to you is, are you expecting Johnny wrestling Saturday in St. Louis?
Johnny is a Triple Crown champion, 3-time North American champion. A lot of people around here say that Ethan Page is the greatest North American champion of all time. But I think Johnny's right up there with him. It doesn't really matter where his head's at. At the end of the day, I'm facing a SmackDown superstar. I don't know which side of him's going to show up, but I really hope it's Johnny wrestling.
It better be Johnny wrestling, let me tell you. Oh, speaking of, there he is. Because anything else would be incredibly disappointing. And I don't think they'll do that. They know they got to show out.
You need to be careful what you ask for. And before Stand and Deliver, there was Takeover. And they used to call me Johnny Takeover. And that guy is still somewhere in here.
Where?
And you better pray.
Y'all
I
better
don't find
dig him
on
up.
Saturday. Because if I do, I will eat you alive.
Gotta find that dog in you,
Miles.
Johnny.
This isn't personal. That is very personal. Because if I win that, I go back to SmackDown, I get my life back, and I become the man I was always meant to be.
Bro, you
If
ain't
I
going back to
lose-
SmackDown with that. Get out of here.
I don't really know what happens. But one thing I do know is in St. Louis, I will take you into deeper waters than you've ever been in before and show you what it means to be a champion here on this brand.
I don't know. What are you
'Cause for the
doing?
first time in 2 months, I am not going to lay down and die. I will stand and deliver
But he certainly laid down and got the win last week, though.
because I have to.
I don't want Johnny to win this match,
More
guys.
than you know.
Like, he's been depressed and not doing shit, and he won the match to qualify in such a shitty way. It made me want to root against Johnny Gargano. Like, I hate to say this, guys, but I don't see Johnny Gargano right now as a babyface. Like, he has no redeemable qualities as this depressed character. And I'm like, Miles Bourne has been working. Miles Bourne has been doing shit. So I want Miles Bourne to retain.
This matchup presented by Progressive.
No,
Which
see,
team
this is
heads
the
to
problem
St.
I have.
Louis to
Watch.
face the
James
Vanity
says
Project
Johnny has
for
to
the
win to
tag
get out of
team
his
titles
funk.
at Stand and
No.
Deliver. We all
No,
find out
that's
live
not how it should
next
work.
on
He should have
NXT.
gotten his ass out of the funk beforehand. Like, seriously, think about this. Apply this logic to your daily life. Honestly, I'm gonna break this down right now because I'm mad at this whole little bit that we saw here. Because Johnny, okay, let me break this down really quick, okay? Think about this from a work perspective. Imagine you show up to work every day. Every day you show up, you clock in, you do the job, you clock out. And then when it comes to like being acknowledged at work, getting more hours, getting a raise, getting all of these perks that come with being a good worker. You get acknowledged in those ways. Why? Because you showed up every day. Now, imagine that coworker that is there, but he's not doing shit and he's not working as hard as you. That person should not deserve to get a raise to boost his spirits. I'm equating this championship to a raise, okay? That's the best thing I can think of. Why would that person deserve that over the other person who's been working? No. So for me, it makes Johnny Gargano, it makes me go, why should I root for you? You've been depressed on this damn freaking planking shit for months. I'm not rooting for you. I'm rooting for the guy that's working hard. I'm rooting for Miles Bourne. Now, if Johnny Gargano, all I want from this is for him to go out there, have a damn good wrestling match, get the fuck out of this damn ass horrible character he's been doing, remind us who he is, and then do it a couple more times, and then come back and talk to me about winning a championship, because right now I am not co-signing on this. So I do not want to reward people for not doing the work. So anyways, that's just my thought process on this storyline. Like, I don't like the logic of giving someone a bout to get them, you know, happy again or whatever. No, do the damn work. Be who you used to be. Anyways, Alonzo Hart says, what an analogy. I just get so like, no, that's not how it should be. Anyways, that's just my thought process. All right, guys, I ain't no participation trophy person. Okay, I'm against that. Okay, nuh-uh. You better get the step in Johnny Wrestling. You better remind us who you are before you get championship gold. So, anyways, that's how I am. So let's see what we got here. By the way, we got a couple of super chats. Thank you so much to everybody who's here, who's hanging out. Thank you. Sheldon Jackson, who I just saw right now on the monthly virtual Patreon meet and greet, by the way. For those of you who don't know, by the way, I do got a Patreon, and we do like virtual meet and greets, and there's a lot of cool people that I get to chat with, one of them being Sheldon Jackson, who I got to chat with today. So shout out to Sheldon. Good to see you as always, and thank you for the membership. We also got the Sniper 56 DWO member for 11 months. He says, Con Air is a GOAT 90s movie. Love that movie. Like, no matter how many times it's on, I will watch it. I will watch it every time. Give me a bag of Doritos or a bag of hot Cheetos, and I will sit my ass down and watch Con Air every time. Thank you, Sniper. We got Cyclops is better than Wolverine. What's up, dude? He says, Sugar's one-strap gear angers me so much. IDKY. Do you not like to get the free titty? Who doesn't like a free titty? Come on, Cyclops is better than Wolverine. You get a free titty. Thanks, dude. He's like, oh, yeah, thanks, Denise. I'm really excited about that. We got Issa David here who says, stand and deliver, better be good. I didn't pay $130 for front row seats to watch a bad show. Hey, yo, by the way, $130 this day and age for front row seats is not bad at all. Not bad at all, but I do, let me pull up the card, by the way, because I don't even think I know the full card right now off the top of my head. Sorry, guys, between the WrestleMania card, the Dynasty card, all these fucking cards, I'm losing my mind trying to remember everything. I would say right now, the match that will probably be the match of the night, based off of these 5 matches, honestly, it'll probably be Miles Bourne and Johnny Gargano, followed by the NXT Women's Championship. I actually think those will be the best wrestled matches. Thank you, Issa David, and I hope you have a great time at Stand and Deliver. Also, we're back here on the show. Also, dude, Mex Collections, holy cow! Thank you so much for this super sticker. That was so freaking nice of you. Thank you for showing some support, man. Sending you some good karma, man.
NXT Women's Championship.
Hold on.
And I'll be there.
Good. Wait. Good karma. Thank you, Mex Collections.
You got this. Just focus.
Huge main event still to come.
Cyclops is better than Wolverine, says Denise is unsympathetic to depression. Sad. Okay, but Johnny Gargano, come on. And now all of a sudden, here's my problem. All of a sudden he cares about that bout. He didn't care about it 5 minutes ago. He didn't even care about being on NXT 5 minutes ago. Candice LeRae brought him there. He didn't even hold on. He didn't even care enough to actually wrestle in the matchup last week. Dude fell and got the win.
Bravo and Rayo.
You see why I'm
we can
mad?
agree on this too. This duo changed the landscape of
Like,
this
I
tournament.
cannot
The bell
be the
hasn't
only
sounded
person
finally.
that is upset
Adrian
about
Butler,
that.
our senior official.
All right, here we
gets
go.
this
We
one
got
underway.
the-
Can we agree on that?
The
landscape
number
of the
one
tournament
contenders
changed.
tournament finals.
Los Americanos
So whoever
came in,
wins here will
totally
join
flipped the
Vanity
landscape.
Project
And I like
and
it, man. I like these guys.
yeah, Vanity
These guys got a
Project.
lot of talent.
By the way, we got Tracy, who I also got to see today on the Patreon meet and greet. Tracy says Dee has entered the room. Great example, to be honest. Right? I feel like an old man yelling at clouds right now. Honestly, that's what I feel like.
It doesn't matter what
But
language you speak.
that's honestly the way that I see it, though. So all I'm going to say is, let's go Miles Bourne. Thank you, Tracy. Awesome. Good chatting with you today.
As a whole, and the evolution this year of the division here on
I
NXT.
think you got to talk about Americanos first. I mean, Birthright.
Those Americanos, they had a fun one. I think it was a week or 2 weeks ago on NXT. Forgot when we saw it. Maybe last week, actually.
So close to
They had a fun one.
That is right.
Maybe it was 3 weeks
That
ago.
is correct.
Whatever.
He
Y'all
is
know.
going to-
Y'all watch the product. Whenever we last saw Los Americanos, it was pretty fun.
Bravo with a big shot there. And it looked like Bravo is going to go. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go with the greatest of ease. That's Bravo. Look at it. Walk it off, son. Walk it off.
Do a little dance. Do a little dance.
There on the outside.
You know what? We're going to do a
Bravo
little
in the
dance
ring.
every
Counters, though,
time Los
providing the
Americanos
distraction.
get some offense, all right?
Maybe you can do that.
I thought it was like a little two-step.
So every time they get some good moves in, you got to do a little this,
You are debonair.
little
After all,
that,
we might find out in Las
little of
Vegas.
this.
You're going out there, aren't you?
Oh, yes.
And a little of
I'll
that.
be at the World on Thursday. Make sure you guys
Oh,
are
they
ready.
stole it. They were like, let's do it. Oh my gosh, Ariana Grace, get the tank. She looks
baby.
amazing.
A little
That might be the
rumba, a
hottest
little
outfit
rumba
she's
action.
ever worn.
Oh, yes, right here in New York City,
Yo.
baby.
Jackson is
Who's that? What's his name
Bravo
again?
taking
Channing?
Stacks
No.
out at
Stacks, yeah,
hey!
Stacks. Honestly, bro, can you fight? Ah, hey, he's getting a little bump and grind in there.
Well, that's quite the two-step. But that was quite
Getting a
the
little
kick.
too
like it.
close.
Los Americanos back in control of this match. And, you know, which team, though, has the
I
advantage?
don't see
Or are they-
nothing
I'll tell you
wrong.
right now, the tide just shifted.
That's
Don't
crazy.
mess with a man's woman. Stacks right there is about to put.
By the way, we got
New
Dawn,
York
aka
City
Smiley Girl, who
down.
says
That's
checking in
Bravo,
from
right?
NXT, having fun
Beat
so
down
far.
from
Hey,
Bravo.
Dawn,
That's
that's
what
right.
you
Dawn
have.
is at the
Team
show
has
right
Saturday
now.
stand
Dawn,
and deliver
have
in
the
St. Louis,
best
as I
freaking
mentioned,
time
West
at
Coast on sale
NXT.
now.
I hope you get a really good show.
In this
I
matchup.
really,
And
really
you
do.
can
Dawn,
stream
enjoy
Saturday
yourself and
domestically on YouTube,
safe
internationally
travels
on
back home.
Netflix. And as I've mentioned over and over again, big night here in New York. Stand and deliver implications all night long. Massive women's main event and the NXT Championship contract signing as Rayo able to land on his feet. Might have hurt his knee a little bit and coming in as counters. And
That's raw right
what
there.
a stunner. And we could have a stunner in New York and a kick out.
Guy right here.
By the way, we got Guitar
This
Junkie
guy-
who says
this
Denise
guy
just cut a
right
heel promo. She's
Who
going to
will
give
be
Johnny
the
a
number
Seth
one
Rollins chair
contenders
shot
for the
at
tag team
Stand and
titles?
Deliver. Honestly, yeah. I'm about to put on a freaking masked. I'm going to be the masked woman, and I'm going to go out there and take out Johnny Gargano's sad ass and send him back into his planking position. And then he's going to be all sad. Watch, I bet you anything, if he does lose at Stand and Deliver, mark my words, on
Stacks, counters, and
SmackDown,
Birthright
he's
have
going to be
taken this
sad
matchup
again, but
over,
this
and
time
for
because he
Rayo,
lost
I
on
don't know if
NXT. Mark
see any
my
limp,
words.
so to speak.
If
went
he
for that
loses this,
moonsault
that's
earlier,
gonna happen.
Landed on his feet.
Thank you,
but he
Guitar
might have
Junkie.
jarred his knee a little bit. You've been in that
I
situation.
mean, sometimes it's a tweak, you know, here and there. One thing about this business.
Hey, what's
you
up,
gotta-
well-rounded
you
Leo?
fight through
By
it,
the
you
way,
fight through
Leo was
pain, and
also
right now,
part of the
Riles
Patreon
is
meet
in
and
dire
greet
straits
today.
right now with
Leo
Rod
says the
Connors
best thing about
about
Con Air
to
is that
roll the
Leanne
boom
Rhymes song,
here from the
How Do
top
I
rope.
Live, that plays
can
over
say
and
that
over.
again
Oh, that's a
for
good
that
song. Yeah, I remember
suplex
that
from
one.
the top.
I think
Rayo
it
trying
plays
his
at the
best
end
to
too, right? When he like
negotiate his
goes
way,
to
try
like his
break free,
family
and now
and
we're seeing
his
a little
beautiful
bend
hair
into
is in
body,
the
manipulation of the
wind.
joints. Up over
That's a good
big
song, by the way.
powerbomb
It's a really good
with a
song.
little extra thud. Los Americanos to St.
Also, shout out to
Louis.
Leo. Always a good time chatting with you,
Right
man.
there,
you know, Birthright really have come together over the last several weeks, you know, really since the addition of Charlie.
Water
Dempsey.
Tega
We
says
believe
D with the
Birthright
glasses
can
is
reach
even more of a
that full potential.
savage. I know. You know, it's like when you wear a mask, for example, you're like less shy. Your inhibitions are lowered. I feel you're more yourself when you're a masked wrestler. I think the glasses are doing for me what a mask does for other people.
Well, that was a big back body drop rolling right in. The momentum carried him into Stacks, and whoa, Stacks suffering the
Yes.
Marshman says, now we know the ending. Thanks for the spoiler. Hey, look it, man. All right, if you haven't watched this movie from the freaking 90s, you know what? Don't consider it a spoiler at this point, all right? It's from the 90s. Actually, don't even remember what year, but still. It's 2026, bro. 2026. 1997. This movie has been out for
Los Americanos have had their way
nearly 30 years.
And now Stacks is cranking up that aggression a little bit. And Connor's making the tag. You see Lexus King on the outside, Charlie Dempsey, and of course, Ariana Grace. And now look at Connors. It seems Birthright done playing around. Big, oh my. Cannonball into the corner. This could be it.
Gannon Boss says, I'm bored, entertain a shorty.
Kicked out. He went ripping at the
That's
hair,
not my job. That's NXT's job.
And Ryo looked like he was.
I mean, we're on a commercial break right now, so in about a minute, I'm hoping that it'll pick up a little bit.
Here we go.
Big Boss says, I was bored in the 90s. Don't say it like that. I was bored in the 90s too, Big Boss. All right.
Another tag made, and it seems that Birthright has kind of calmed down and have sat down and have gotten into this match.
Also sending some love to Sarah, who's starting a new job. So I'm glad to hear that the training is going good. I know, I bet it's a lot of information, but pretty soon you'll be running the place.
Real close to the body, baby. Just like that right here. Oh, yes.
Nasty clothesline.
We got Bailey here who says no one's gonna mention Stack's kick-ass outfit. That's a pretty good. I like the green with the gold. Yeah, that's pretty nice actually. I like the material.
Was made. Connor's once again the legal man in a big forearm under the jaw. These two teams have battled throughout this tournament. They're the last two standing. The winner heads to St. Louis and Stand and Deliver. Who will be victorious?
Oh, yeah. By the way, I do agree with this. Stone Cold David here says, random comment, but Tatum and Shyla for such a perfect pairing. They are. We got to see them kind of bond a little bit the last few weeks.
The champions are having right now, what they're going through as we see an X-Plex.
Big shot right there. But let's get right now. The champions. Vanity Project, they definitely got to have a lot of
There's Lola getting prepared for her matchup today.
On her sleeve. She is ready
who
do
we think's winning that, Lola or Kendall?
Lola Vice, but you were
I'm good with either one.
Honestly,
I really like both of them, so
perhaps one of the biggest matches of the life.
I'm really good with whatever option, Lola or Kendall. Part of me even wouldn't mind it being a triple threat. I would actually kind of love that.
Right now, Bravo's on the move.
Well, Bravo certainly is. He looked right back out at Ariana Grace. And Grace is trying to get the rest of Birthright to rise to her level. But
I'm not kidding you. I just realized Lexus King is out there. I was like, who's that guy dressed in white? Oh, it's Lexus King.
Picking up those airline miles.
A million mile and after that.
We got Larice Johnson here who says Lola Vice needs this. King Davion says I see Lola winning. Matt Rakiel says Kendall. Darth Hefe says Kendall. I'm good with whatever.
With that cane, shining wizard.
Oh shit! I think Axe is finishing this year.
Into the cover to go to St. Louis.
Nope.
The reason I like Americanos, they would do the same.
Look, buddy, you're most likely losing this match, but you're going home to Ariana, so it's okay. Is that Shyla? Yeah. This looks like the battle of the real country boy versus like the fake country boy. You know what I'm saying? Like they're giving those crazy vibes.
Well, that was a turn of events. Stack's a little confused, and he just got rocked. Right between the eyes goes Ryo. And now Los Americanos trying to double up the impact.
Here we go.
American Rana.
Ooh, that was nice.
From Bravo into the cover, center of the ring. And
I like Booker being like, not like this, not like this. Well, if he doesn't do it like this, Booker, I don't know how he's going to do it.
You can say that once again. I mean, right here on the back part.
We got Danny Alpha who does the same thing. Tatum and Shyla are a perfect fit. They are. We're going to have to start standing them around here.
Yeah, your Birthright needs to win here just to kick this thing off. Just to kick
What would their name be?
Right
like
now.
their couple's
Bravo,
name?
Rio
Obviously, they're not going to be a
trying to
couple.
negate
But if they decide to make them a
Rio,
couple
it's Rio.
on screen, would it be
drop face first?
Tala
Goes Bravo.
or Shy Tum?
Stacks flying through, wiping out Rio. And now up to the top with a swanton bomb is Connors. Connors into the cover.
That's it.
Hook of the leg and another near front. That
What?
left shoulder just came
You
off
gotta be
the
kidding me.
mat.
I can't
gotta be
believe how much the crowd really responds to
NXT.
the crowd's really responding to
It's El Grande.
Oh, there's wow, what a pop for him. Damn. Yo, I would have thought the fucking Rock came in.
Look what. I guess that's a fair trade, so to speak.
Oh, yeah, their
between
little
Rio and
thing.
Bravo.
Did I tell you, man?
Referee distracted by
Did I
El Grande
tell you?
Americano. Connors doesn't see what happened. Stacks is over here. Stacks just got taken out. Oh, big super kick. Swing and a miss by Connors. In comes.
Watch it.
Ah!
That's
Yeah,
one
this
way to
match
use
really
your
picked up.
noggin.
This
No,
one,
no, no.
yeah, this one and the last one had
To
really
St.
fun
Louis.
endings, by the way. And the Americanos continue to win the hearts of the people. We got Alonzo R who says this goofy act
What's
is
wrong,
really
Paul?
working for real.
Get in the spirit. Aren't you excited?
They cheated.
Los Americanos, yes, El Grande Americano. Came out distracting the official.
Robert says birthright
Stacks,
sucks.
again, I say
You
this.
condone this.
I
They're
don't
getting
condone
there.
it.
They're getting
condone
there.
this.
I do not condone it, but look, the Birthright has made a lot of different enemies. There we see a textbook move out of the playbook.
We got the sniper here says Los Americanos should be the next NXT Tag Team Champions. Hey, I co-sign.
But
I
he didn't see the
co-sign.
shoulders down for a count of 3. And Los Americanos now has that date.
Oh my gosh.
Vanity Project, the NXT Tag
sorry,
Team
but this
Champions.
is
They better be ready for
hilarious.
the International Sensation Saturday in St. Louis at Stand.
I'm sorry, but
And
this
deliver.
is hilarious. Especially because what the fucking Vanity Project, they just look like rich, pretty boys, you know? They look like they're about to go to freaking Nantucket or something. I'm sorry, that's hilarious. Like, hilarious. I'm just gonna start calling them the Nantucket boys. They went from Barbie boys to Nantucket boys. I've never been to Nantucket, so I'm sorry if this is not what's going on in Nantucket. But I'm gonna assume that's what's going over there.
We lose the tag titles. I let the NXT
Second
titles
Dark
slip right
State
through my
segment? What
fingers.
are they trying to do to
Damn
me?
near lost his eye, and then we drop on the OTM and Santana tonight, bro. What is happening? We supposed to be at the top.
Oh my gosh, good. It's
We
the
come so close.
rise
so
and the
close
fall now. The
to
fall of Dark
everything we ever
State.
wanted, bro.
Break up. It's not working.
We are the dangers in NXT, not
No,
the
you're
other way
not.
around.
End it. It's not working out. Break up.
Ain't nobody safe, bro. Ain't nobody safe.
Yeah, and then stand and deliver. I'm gonna make sure of it.
What are you gonna do? We got Dilla Pickle says Loco Luchadors fight preppy high school. High schoolers. Yeah. That's funny. My legacy. Okay, anyways, I got caught up here. Let me see. Where are we at? Also, thank you so much, Max Collections, for also sending in the super chat. He says, love supporting my favorite wrestling content creator. Better than Sean Ross Sapp. Denise is the best. I'm going to send that to Sean. I'm going to be like, look, the people like me. No one likes you. You stink. Hold on. I'm going to send that to him. I'm going to put, you're Marty
Booker,
Jannetty.
we said tonight was big.
You're
We're
Marty.
wasting no time. The action
One.
continuing here on NXT.
I texted this to Sean and I put, you're Marty and I'm Sean. Suck it, Sean Ross Sapp. Thank you so much, Max Collections. Thank you for the kind super
Everybody on their
chat.
feet for Miss Parker.
All right. Oh, this
Who'd
is
you
the match
come
I
to
was
see?
also waiting for
Who'd you
today.
come to see?
This should be fun. This should be really fun.
Baby.
Well, it
This
is
should be
time
like
for
a
Miss
good
Parker
one. Like, please,
to
HBK
stand up
powers that
against the
be,
stand
let
out.
these girls go. Let them go. Like, give them all the time they need. Give them whatever they want. Also, Kalani looks amazing.
Let's get to the root of this book.
We also got Raj Jr. who says
your heart
Danny
of
left
hearts,
Danny
in your
Luna left
belief,
today, according to FIFO. Oh,
what truly has gotten
Danny
into this
Luna is like one of their
Kalani George.
more talented
Kalani
girls
George.
they have on the roster. So that's
Once
actually
she
a
get
pretty,
bit by that bug,
that's quite a
talking about
loss. What?
championship.
They were
bug,
also
that
kind of
world
looking like they were
championship
building her
bug.
up for a second to
It's
be like
all over
Knockouts
that.
champion.
That's all.
But
That's all it
I
is,
think
Vic.
that Danny
I've
Luna is
been
actually
there
one of the
35
stronger wrestlers on the Knockouts
Rondo,
division.
trust me.
I mean,
Yes,
look, whatever
Kalani
she
has
decides
had
to
a
do next, I think she's got the
NXT,
talent. She's
talk about
personally one of my
NXT,
favorites
but
on the
North
show.
American Singles
I actually kind of
was
feel
big,
like she really
right?
wasn't
I've heard the song once bitten, twice
fitting
shy.
in with what TNA is currently doing right now
I
with their
think I've seen the movie
Knockouts
once bitten. You
division.
might have to educate
They're
me on that one,
going.
Book, as this matchup
Honestly,
is
guys,
underway,
the
and we've seen
Knockouts
these two
division
go
is going
after
more in
the
a
other.
comedy route.
Physically,
It's not
verbally,
really in
it was
the
Bourne who was
draft
victorious
hard
last week,
hitting
but then continued the attack
realm
on
at the
Thea
moment,
Hale,
and
as you
that's
remember,
kind of an
Miss
issue.
Parker
So
was having
I'm not
absolutely
surprised, to
none
be honest.
of that.
I like this
I
stuff.
feel like, yeah,
I
they've
like
just been,
this
damn, look at
action.
Jada.
Good.
She's just
This
like
is all
going
about
in on
coming up.
Kalani
This is
like
all
right
about who's gonna
now.
be the next big star
So yeah, anyways,
in NXT.
yeah,
Not just
I
any
almost
star
feel like
in
Danny
WWE.
Luna
So my thing is this,
should
Miss
probably,
Parker, she definitely needs to step up
you know,
in this matchup here tonight.
she's just bringing
women
something
have
different. She's bringing more of a
opportunities. A lot of women
wrestler
said a lot of
vibe,
things that
and that's
they're the
why
best. They
I
want the
feel like
opportunity,
maybe
and what do we
that's
say
part
at
of
the
why
beginning
I
of
would
the
want to see her,
Opportunity.
you know, someplace else.
Opportunity knots.
Thank you, Bob.
Opportunity knots.
And
you better answer.
This is a huge one for these two women here in New York City.
Yeah,
As
Genius
Parker
does it says
just throwing
Danny Luna would
Kalani
make
to
a
the ground
great
because we
brawling
know
bird.
these two are
She
gonna
has
scrap.
like
I
that
talked about the
kind of
physicality. I talked about the verbal assault.
vibe.
These two
Yeah,
are
she
not
does.
gonna shy from getting physical in the Big Apple here
Let me tell
tonight.
you something.
Yeah, I agree. We got Lazy Greenhouse that says, in my opinion, the Knockouts division is in the worst state it's ever been. It's not great right now, guys. Like, I don't think a lot of people realize what's going on over there.
To the outside, and again, there's nothing
And
pretty
I
about
was
this
starting to get
match.
interested in
And
some-
getting physical
and
as
then,
the action
like,
spilling to the outside. Who
direction,
stands
really
tall
went a
at the end
different
of the night?
direction. And I want to see more. I personally want to see more focus on the wrestling. Whereas like for TNA, I think right now it's just more. I guess it's just a little quirky.
We
I don't
talk
know
about
how
the
to explain it. It's a
physicality.
little
Parker
quirky
go
over there.
bouncing right off the steel steps, and now
Jay
Kalani
Growl
giving
says,
Miss
Denise,
Parker
even
right back
TNA
in the
doesn't know
ring,
what's
and
going
this
on
is
over
that
there.
killer instinct that
Oh
Kalani
man,
Jordan
guys,
has
let's
learned
real with
in
you.
the
I have
last
to have a
several
different
months.
kind of level of patience. And I come to that show
just come in here and overpower
with different
Kalani George.
standards than I
Got
do
you
some of
smart.
the
How
other
many times have
shows.
I said it, Vic? It's about this game's about.
We got Sarah here who
It-
says, first
it's about
NXT
having-
PLE on
having that
YouTube.
playbook.
Hope it goes
It's
well.
about
I
hitting
know.
the IQ.
I
And
hope they,
Kalani George,
honestly,
man,
I
she's
hope
been-
they get
she's been
someplace
trained.
like,
There's
you know, on
training and there's
Netflix
untrained.
or
Kalani
something,
George,
or
she's been
I hope
trained,
they
man.
get someplace where they
Scale of
can
1 to 10, and
really flaunt.
when I mean this scale, I'm talking about
NXT.
just pure frustration. Where do you think Kalani Jordan?
We got Enders here who says they do too many
Somewhere
bits
around
and they
8.
aren't actually
yeah,
good.
that's fair.
So I
But
agree,
one thing
lean on the
about
wrestling.
Kalani George,
Exactly.
She's not
Exactly.
resting on what she's done in the past. She's just trying to move forward and add more to the collection, add another notch on the belt. That's what Kalani George
And that's
is all
why,
about.
like,
I mean,
Danny
she's coming
Luna
off
was
a
actually
big
one of the
loss.
names.
Let's talk about
Danny
that. We're talking
Luna
about
and
not just a
Jody
big loss,
Threat
a knockout
were
loss.
honestly
So-
like my
so
top
tonight,
2
it's about
choices.
redemption,
Oh,
man.
and Zaya
Oh,
Brookside.
right to the lower back.
Those were my top 3
Jada
choices
Parker
with
goes
Danny
Kalani,
Luna at
and
number
Jordan, though,
1
does have a
to become
one-up on
Knockouts
Parker
champion.
because she has
Like
won
legit, those were my top
championship
choices.
gold.
Danny
But
Luna
then
was
we start to
number
think
1
she got
because
to the top of
again,
the mountain.
I want to see more
What
of
has
the
held Parker
three.
back? What code did she crack that she can now not figure out?
No, like I said, it's protocol, Vic. It's about learning those levels. And one thing, Jada Parker,
Run a commercial break
she's got
right
so
now.
much ability, so much raw ability. There again, there's trained and there's untrained. She's not gonna get to the top of this bench.
So far, my
Just
favorite
on
part was
beat
the start of
strip
this
row. It's
match
not
when
gonna
Jada
happen.
just went in on Kalani and was like, I'm going to rip you
I don't know if
into
you heard
pieces.
Jada just called her stupid and then threw that elbow right between the eyes. And now it appears that Jada Parker, whether weather that storm. Season opening, taking it and getting in there.
I can tell you right there, Jada Parker scouted that move.
We got
right
Juan
there.
Ortega says,
That-
push
that
Myla
right there
Grace.
tells
She's
me
that
Jada
girl.
Parker's thinking about making it to that next level. Oh,
Yeah, Corey Wagner
baby.
said the knockouts have gone
Break the
downhill since they
noise.
fired Gail
Talk
Kim.
about
You know, I didn't even think
frustration.
about
Let me
that
ask
until
you
you
about
said
Jada
that
Parker.
right now.
Where's she
I
on
just
that
saw Gail
scale? You
Kim
still have
actually
her
at Squared
at an
Circle Expo.
You think she's
Oh,
more
she's
like
a
a 9 or
babe.
10
She's a
because
babe.
she hasn't had
She's
that
a babe.
championship success.
She definitely got to be hungry. Actually, I would say hungry. I wouldn't necessarily.
Yo, Jada is not letting up on
Definitely, she
Kalani.
has to be
She's not
in-
even
in-
giving
in
her
the
a
right frame of
moment's
mind as far as
rest.
Going out here knowing I gotta put in the work. It's not just gonna happen by accident. I'm not gonna slip on a banana peel and become champion here in NXT. It's not gonna happen.
Also, shout out
Look
to
at
Now
Kalani
Boss
Jordan,
over
the
on
first
Twitch.
North American champ. You think that happened by osmosis? You think that happened by accident?
I do not.
You think the slippage of the old banana peel? No,
What
it
the
didn't
hell
happen
is
that
Booker
way, man.
talking
I don't think
about?
so. I think she put in the work. I
Something-
think
something
she has
banana
put in the work.
peel,
That's what made
what?
her the TNA Knockouts champion.
Rookie of the year,
currently
rookie of the
held by-
year, everything.
Oh yeah, throw it all there. But for Jada Parker, she's been so close to stepping through that door.
I can tell you this. Jada Parker, my partner, he likes to use the word. He is on the precipice of cracking through. That is.
He's on the precipice.
Kalani Jordan in this match, and you've seen these.
Precipice.
There is no love lost between the two. We
Sorry,
knew
guys, I'm just
that
out
this
here
could be a
listening to Booker
hard-hitting
T's
match.
commentary.
We knew these two didn't like each other. We knew the vile they have spit at each other. The physicality
Oh, they're chanting for
they've
Jada.
had, whether it's been ringside, whether it's been in the locker room, whether it's been out here. This has been a knockdown, drag-out fight.
I mean, I think Jada Parker was leading the charge as far as keeping Kalani Jordan out of the locker room as well. So it's going to be a little animosity.
Oh, you can say that. Kalani in control of Jada.
All right, we're back in 3 seconds. Here we go. We're back.
New York City looking on as Jada Parker is trying to fight back in this matchup. Of course, we'll find out who will face JC Jane at Stand and Deliver in our main event. Great Vice, two of the biggest crossover athletes in NXT history. But shouldn't that fact of the match I just talked about, shouldn't the fact that these two aren't in the main event add fuel to their fire here tonight?
What it's all about. That's what this match
All right,
is
your
all
girl
about.
just scored an
Yeah, look at
interview
that.
right now
Kalani Jordan right now.
for
applying
Thursday.
what's called in Japan a shimmy namaki. And right now she's got it locked in.
Let me write it down before I
That hold
forget.
was just broken by Jada Parker. Parker now, instead of going for the cover, this goes back to the anger between these two. Starting throwing rights and throwing lefts. And you said it earlier, and I got to give you credit for it. You could make the argument that Kalani Jordan could be in the main event tonight if she would have beaten Lola Vice at Underground, at Vengeance Day. She didn't, and obviously she's starting to pay the price now and just had a nasty fall to the outside.
You know what? I got to give Stone a little bit of credit.
About time.
All right,
What
cool.
are you talking about?
All right, guys.
I'm giving
I
him
had to write
credit.
it down or
About
else
time
I
you
would
do.
forget.
talking
Make
about?
great decisions.
Ooh, this will be
This
fun.
is a good decision.
Thank you.
All right? Let them fight it out.
Hey, what's up,
One-on-one.
T Black? How are you? We also got
One-on-one.
Christian
Who's the best?
Jordan in here. What's
Look at
up?
Jada just
We also got
staring all
Dominic
right through
Carranza. What's up,
Kalani.
Dominic?
Starting to rise up. Jada coming, meeting her right there at
Hi,
the
Dark Papa
outside
says
and
Booker
bringing
Scummy may have
Kalani
kicked in
the hard
early.
way, so to speak. Favor in
Bruh.
the back is Kalani. Jada now starting to maybe get that second,
Ooh.
third win. You start to think about her
All right.
going into the steel steps.
Dude, Jada,
She's taking
like,
this match from Kalani.
Yeah.
she's
using it
been
right
on
now
fire
as
in this
motivation.
matchup, man. I feel like she's
Target
gotten
acquired.
most of the
Charged
offense in
got
this.
caught, and Booker, I will let
I know if
you
she loses, Chinadu is going to be
from
so
here.
mad
Wait a
because
minute. Oh, here we go.
Jada
Oh, we go see
has
it.
been wanting
Oh,
to see her
yes.
pick up a big win.
Hot step, hot step, hot
Ah.
step. Oh, that's bad.
Ha ha.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Jesus.
Got caught with that pump kick, and that kick went right to the shoulder, the same shoulder that went into the steel steps, and Jada fighting right through it. And we might be seeing a new side of Miss Parker.
We got Matt right. Oh, no, who was it? Where did you go? Where did it go?
Having to fight your way through the pain. You're gonna get
Someone, oh, Bill W. He says that this
you
is a
gotta
good
get
match. They
hit.
can
That's part
both
of the
be
game.
caught moved up. Oh, yeah. For a fact,
Now,
both of
take
those
Jada
girls
right
are
back down.
at some
She
point
knows
going to
that
be
she
moved
has
up.
targeted
I
the
can't
shoulder,
wait to see
targeted
Jada
the
Parker's
left arm, and now trying
attitude
to apply a
on the
submission.
mic
Nice
on Raw or
takedown.
SmackDown.
Nice.
I can see
And
her
looking
on
for that submission
SmackDown
again.
talking
This
her
one she had
shit
Thea Hale
to
locked
like
in
Jade
last
Cargill,
week.
Tiffany
When Jada
Stratton.
Parker made
I
the
can see
save,
her
and look at
squaring
the
up
bend.
with
Nice
Nia
counter
Jax, getting in her
crucifix and a
face,
kick out
you know,
after
things
relinquished
like
the hold
that.
was Kalani.
Oh, I can
Parker
see the
continuing to
vision
fight,
now.
But for how much longer? Because we've known Jada Parker to be the soccer player. That was a soccer-style kick.
Look in the eyes of Kalani Jordan. I mean, she's got a mean streak now. I mean, she's all about going out there and winning, man. Oh, whoa.
Did not win tonight with that frog splash. As Jada.
Yeah, she really is a natural on the mic, though. I think that's going to be the. I really think that plus the fact that she lays her shit in, I think that is going to be the two things that like are going to really get her over with the WWE audience.
We know what's coming right here. We know what's coming.
Partner Wade Barrett, and yes, it's that one of a kind split-legged moonsault, but Jada had it scouted. Well, now. We don't see Jada Parker leave her feet often. No way.
Oh shit, that was nice.
Massive German suplex from the top. A little hypnotic.
Drive-by.
And added
it ain't over.
A little extra. Some deja
Wow, is this it? Yo, Jada dominated a lot of this match, like a good percentage. So this is finally, you know what, we've been waiting for some big wins for Jada. So I think this was a good start there.
Because they just witnessed a fight. What a battle between these two women. Finally settling the score. One-on-one and bam! You called it a drive-by, I'll call it the hypnotic. That was the deja vu, perfectly planted and would be the knockout blow for Jada Parker here this evening in New York City. And if tonight proved one thing, it's don't sleep on Miss Parker.
All right, guys, sorry. Yo, I'm on a roll right now. Holy shit, hold on. Oh, there's
She's
what's
so hot. Retweet.
Oh, hey, it's our girl, Blake.
Rematch.
Look, New York is a very dangerous spot, okay? And after watching Tatum act like a stalker towards you, I think it's realistic to say she could be anywhere. So just let us know if you want us to walk into your locker room, okay?
Absolutely, especially since Tatum is definitely going to want her, your title back.
Boys, I will be fine. We know the glamour obsession is just another accessory. And last week, she caught me by surprise. But tonight, I'm ready for my close-up.
There you go. Can you say that again?
She's
just
the
way you
best,
say
right?
it. Just one more time.
WWE
All right, believe it or not, guys, I'm not even kidding you. In the last 3 minutes, I just scored 3 interviews. I shit you not. I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what's happening. Literally, in the last like 3 minutes. That's why I was like, oh. All right, hey, let's go. We got some content coming to the channel.
Well, we are going to put pen to paper. There you see.
Now, hopefully, I gotta write that shit down too, or else I'm gonna forget.
That's participating in challenges for the NXT title.
All right, your girl's got to be up early tomorrow, so there's a lot happening. Woo! I want to take us says 3 minutes. Someone say 3 minutes. 3-minute warning. All right, we got Tony D coming out here. It seems like Tony D, by the way, is kind of getting pretty popular with people. I've been seeing some people say some good stuff about Tony D. Guitar Junkie says it's all because of the glasses. They were like, oh, she looks smart. Let's bring her talent on.
Oh, we saw it too.
Anthony Phillips. Thank you, Anthony.
Third equation. The third.
Anyways, I like when stuff like that works out.
The man who came back to complete phase 1.
You know, because we got to get some content up here, guys. We got to get some content. By the way, we got a super chat here from Bob Ross Jr. Bob, thank you so much for this. He says, I feel like TNA needs to actually try to find someone in the knockouts division who can be the face of the division. Obviously, the person doesn't have to be on the same level as Rhea or Mercedes. Yeah, no, dude, I get it, man. I feel like right now, like, well, honestly, it's not even like, how do I say this? I feel like there is potential, but they need more bodies. They need more bodies, and they need to not focus so much on just doing comedy bits.
What do you give the fashion style
I think they need to kind of they need to try to go back to being more of a workhorse division. Right? And I think that's the problem that I'm going through right now. The other problem that I see with TNA, and this has been my biggest gripe, and I talk about it every week, is they need to do longer matches, man. I'm not kidding you. All their matches are so short
We
And I'm
have
like,
Stand and
where's
Deliver,
the meat? Like
streaming
I
on YouTube
I
domestically
feel
and,
like
of course, on
sometimes
Netflix
it's a highlight
But
show.
all
Like
the fans
there are
together.
still people that tune
level.
in to watch the show from top to bottom, but everything feels like it's made to be a Twitter clip. And I think that's also one of my issues. So I feel like if they like rewired that a little bit, the whole show in general would be better. Thank you, Bob. Thank you so much to Mex Collections. I don't know why I say collision. I can't read. Mex Collections for sending another super.
Also, a man looking to become a two-time
Thank you so much, Mex
NXT
Collections.
champion.
Seriously, dude.
Get
I'm
out
giving
of
you,
the-
hold on, we're
The
giving
can
you
man.
the
He's
DWO
been paid
reward.
because
Thumbs up, John Cena.
Get it.
Thank you so much, Mex Collection.
Yes.
We see handshakes and smiles, but that all goes out the window in St. Louis.
Oh, so they're doing the contract signing? By the way, all of this is happening in commercials, by the way. All the themes and everything. So by the time that we come back on the show, for those watching on the C-Dub, they'll all be out there already seated.
That is. Right there, Vic. Wave your socks. Yeah.
We got Ruder King who says Denise is on the Lucha House Party mood tonight with the hand gesture.
Here. That's a lot of
Oh,
bodies,
man.
a lot of egos.
Actually, I have this like
surrounding our general manager,
habit in
Robert
normal
Stone,
life that I do.
who
I
is
don't
set
do it on
to
the
host
stream.
the
I
Stand and
have
Deliver
this thing where I
contract
my
signing.
leg up all the time like a little dog. I don't know why, but I can't do it on the streams, obviously.
Well, it's
But when I
okay.
watch TV, I like to like
Catchy too.
lift my leg up and kick it. And I noticed that I do that a lot in person, where if I get really excited and
Oh,
like the other
man.
bug hits me, my left leg likes to go up. It's always the left leg too. Can't explain it. It's like an excitement
Stand
tick.
and Deliver is
An
this
excitement
Saturday,
tick.
and 4 of NXT's biggest superstars.
All right, here we go. Also,
are
shout
gonna
out
be
to
in a
Robert.
fatal
He's
four-way
officially our
match for
GM
the
too.
NXT
They made him official,
Championship.
permanent.
It's going to be Tony D'Angelo versus Ricky Saints versus Ethan Page versus Joe Hendry.
Okay.
4 amazing athletes, and I cannot think of a bigger main event on NXT's biggest show of the year. So, gentlemen, let's lock this in.
We got
shall
Mr. High Quality here says Tony wins this easily.
You know what? You go first, Ricky.
No, I insist. You go. You go.
No,
you
no,
go.
no, please.
No, you go. You go. Please, please, please.
Okay. I guess Joe's gonna go.
Thank you so much, Mex Collections. That's very nice of you. Seriously, thank you. You have no idea how much that means.
You know, I cannot wait to see which one of you stabs the other one in the back first. Because you both can't stand the idea of the other one being the one to take the NXT championship. But here's the thing, this little friendship that you guys have going on, I know it's going to fall apart. And that's because you've made a mistake. You cannot distinguish between passion and desperation. You guys are desperate to be NXT champion again. But I'm passionate about being the NXT champion. I'm passionate about NXT. And I'm passionate about being right here in New York City tonight.
That's a really nice blazer that Joe Hendry has on today. I almost want to ask if I can borrow it. It's a really nice blazer. Also, shout out to Von
And I'm
Trell
gonna
who's with
take that
us.
passion and use it to defend my championship. Because in spite of all the lies, the deception, the jealousy that you guys have going on, I'll be the one to stand. I'll be the one to deliver. And you will see me waving my hands from side to side with the entire world chanting, "We believe!"
Okay, Bing Bong, shut up. What are you, Dr. Phil? Stick to singing your little songs instead of psychoanalyzing our friendship that me and Ethan have. Let me tell you something, all right? I know you don't have friends in this life and you don't understand, but me and him, yes, we want the same thing, but that don't mean we can't support each other.
Does it though? Really? Come on, Ricky. You know better than that.
Honestly, that title should have been given back to me. That way you wouldn't have been climbing up a ladder stealing the thing from me. So here's what I'm going to do. On Saturday at Stand and Deliver, I'm going to make everything right in this world for once when I become a two-time NXT.
I like how Tony D hasn't said shit. He's just there in the shadows.
Stone. Thank you. Now everything will be right in the world Saturday because, you know, I've been kind of wasting my time focusing on being the greatest North American. And I feel like I was selling myself short, and my good friend Ricky reminded me of my true value. And the truth is, there ain't anyone better than me in the entirety of the WWE. I don't want to be the greatest North American. No, I deserve global recognition. So
he wants to be the greatest human ever.
Will be the one becoming NXT
Look at Ricky's
champion.
face.
Two-time NXT champion.
Their fake friendship is something.
That's actually going to be me that's going to be a two-time NXT champion.
No,
all right, enough.
All right, finally, Tony. Get your shit in, bro. Say a couple
I
words.
used to do these sit-downs and business like this. I get it. Now, you three, you've all had that title. Ethan Page, you came right in NXT and you grabbed it. But just as fast as you won it, you lost it. Ricky Saints, you came in, you were supposed to be the new face of the brand. And you're an absolutely underwhelming failure.
Ah, nah, that hit below the belt, guys.
And Joe Andrew.
Hit below the belt.
Listen, man, I got no quarrels with you, all right? But this isn't about going viral or fan interaction. This is about winning the biggest prize that NXT has to offer. Now, you might not agree with me, but you're an outsider just like them. I'm NXT born and bred. NXT is in my blood.
That's why you got to move up,
Now,
bro,
I don't
already.
care
You got to
who
find
you
something
are,
that
where you're
works.
from, what you've done.
Been there too
'Cause
long.
Come Saturday at Stand and Deliver, I am going to run you three over like a damn freight train.
Damn, man.
Now,
People
Stone,
hate Ricky around here.
You know how these things
Shit.
go. I suggest you get the hell out of the ring.
Oh,
we got a little appetizer.
All right, finally, we get to the
Saturday's
violence
main
here.
course in St. Louis.
Hey, Ricky's going through the table. Nope, never mind.
Oh, and Paige and Saints.
I don't know, man. That Ricky line, that hurt. That stung a little bit.
But it's Saints and Hendry.
It stung a little bit because
and now Paige.
it kind of rings to some truth, you know? Those are the ones that usually hurt the most. Whenever there's a little bit of truth to it.
Determined Saturday at Stand and Deliver. Well, they better keep this ring reinforced because we're
Jasper
going to
and
need it. The
Keanu.
security might need to stay out here. There is
I like that
Jasper
he's got
Troy.
the big
He's
ass
getting ready to
freaking
battle
chain.
Keanu Carver with Josh Briggs as the special guest
I'm
referee.
excited for this match
happens
mainly
live
because I'm
next.
curious to see what it's gonna be like seeing these two guys wrestle each other. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they've both been, you know, they've both been on NXT, but they haven't necessarily made a mark just yet. And I want to see one of them or both of them make their mark. And I think that's the part that I'm kind of waiting for. I'm kind of waiting to see like who's going to be the one to like break out on NXT. Like who's going to be the next Obafemi on NXT, right? Like that kind of thing. I think it still might be Keanu. I think Keanu Carver has brought like a good amount of adrenaline. Like he's got that like that we want, that kind of juice, that kind of energy. So now I'm just more so curious to see like, okay, how's Jasper gonna do in there? Because Jasper has this really great look. Dude's got like 50,000 pounds of muscle on him. I mean, so does Keanu. But basically what I'm saying is who's going to be the one that NXT really, really pushes and gets behind of. So we will see. We will see. And then as for Josh Briggs, like, I don't know really what his role is in this because he was kind of just like thrown in there. I'm not really sure what to expect from that, to be honest. We got Darth Heffa here who says Keanu has intensity. Yep, exactly. We got Mr. High Quality D who says Keanu needs some better moves. I'll pay attention to that right now. Yeah, I'll pay attention to that. And let's see what else we got here. By the way, we got Guitar Junkie with a super chat. Thank you so much, Guitar Junkie. He says, the Vanity Project is the 2026 version of Shane McMahon's Mean Street Posse. Bro, I can see it too. All they need is like the outfits. I can see it too. But you know what, though? I will give them this, though. I know I make a lot of fun at the Vanity Project. I really do. And I'm going to keep making fun of them because of the way they look. I'm sorry. I can't take them seriously when they look like that. But anyways, all jokes aside, though, I do think there is potential there, especially with and I always forget his fucking name. Especially with oh my gosh, hold on, guys, I'm blanking on his name for a second. You guys know the one I like. Which one's the one I like? You know, I spent so much time calling them Jackson Drake. Thank you, Jackson Drake. He's the one I like. Oh, I spent so many times calling them Barbie boys and all these other names that I'm like, wait, what's their actual names? Jackson Drake. Jackson Drake has legitimately impressed me. And I know that a lot of people here feel impressed with Jackson Drake. So all jokes aside about the Barbie boys, the frat boys, the preppy boys, all the boy jokes that I make on here, all jokes aside, I see the vision for the Vanity Project. And I see what they could eventually become, especially right now with Jackson Drake. So thank you so much to Guitar Junkie. Also, thank you so much to Thomas McRae for the super chat, dude. Thank you for sending this in. It's very generous of you. So I'm also sending you some good vibes your direction, man. Seriously, thank you for showing support here on this channel. It really, really goes a long way. So thank you so much, Thomas. Thomas. Oddly enough, with my giraffe, this is getting too into the weeds, but my giraffe that I've had since I was 11 years old, his name is Tom G. Thomas. Thomas is his middle name. So, okay, I know I just creeped you out. So anyways, when I saw your name was Thomas, I was like, oh, my giraffe. All right, I'm done. Let's get to the match.
In the middle of the action.
Yeah, I feel bad for Josh Briggs, guys. I don't know why it's not working out for him right now on NXT. He's a talented guy. I feel like I'm the last Josh Briggs fan out there. I feel like it's literally just me. But anyways, yeah, Keanu Carver. Dude is, he's jacked, bro. He's jacked.
Keanu Carver. NXT Stand and Deliver comes to the factory in St. Louis, Missouri this Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Tickets on sale.
We got an infamous EJ1 who says, will Briggs
of course, who will
here?
stream on YouTube domestically and on Netflix internationally. But in this match,
I'm gonna say yes, but I almost don't want him to. Like I said, I want to see. I want to compare Keanu and Jasper to each other. I want to see who wins my heart here.
I'm gonna say that.
We got Fredo who says, that's sweet. My wife has her bear from childhood. Her name is Oatmeal, and she has lived a whole life for sure. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my God, I'm a sucker for stuffed animals. And whenever, like, a lot of people, by the way, grow up with stuffed animals, and they actually have them all the way through, like, adulthood and stuff. I still have mine. So I 100% get it. Also, shout out to Oatmeal. So cute. Oatmeal is such a great name, too. That is such a great name. Oh wow, I never. Has he always had that in his
And
entrance?
the former speed champion at Carver wasted no time.
I almost thought he fell, but then I just realized that he got hit.
And Jasper
For a second
Troy
there, I thought
getting
he
laid
got
out
hit. I
earlier
thought he fell by
Carver.
accident.
And I was getting ready to ask you,
Suck it up, Jasper.
is Troy in over his
Suck it.
head
The
in
hell
this
no.
match?
All right, here we go. Let's
come on.
see.
What is
So
Carver
far,
done? Who
Jasper
has he beat?
hasn't
You
gotten a
talking
chance
about Jasper Troy.
because
You got
Keanu
one LFG,
basically
of
said,
course.
"Fuck your
Of course he's the
entrance."
man up here tonight.
I don't even know if we got a bell. I'm trying to look around. I don't think anything.
Come on,
I don't
Ralph.
think.
Okay,
Josh
they're both
Briggs
going
will
for the
go a
chain.
bell, but
Tug of
Jasper's got
war.
the chain, and now he's got himself a piece of Carver.
Nah, you gotta hit that. You're a big dude, bro. Your clothesline should be better than
This
that.
one is not official. This is just breaking down. But you knew
When
this
you're a
was gonna
big
happen.
boy,
You
I'm
knew this was
expecting
gonna
a
be
big
fight.
clothesline,
Josh
not a
Briggs, the
baby
official,
clothesline.
Finally sounding for the bell.
Okay,
and
see,
this
like
one
that
is
I liked.
officially
Like, put your whole weight.
underway.
I like
Just to be
that.
clear, Troy's your guy. Carver is not. That's Carver.
Look
ripping
here,
at
I don't
Troy's
have
face.
no dog in this fight or anything like that. Like I say, Carver and we had a disagreement the first time I ran into this guy. Let me know he don't have a whole lot of respect for this bitch. He probably don't even know who I am. So my thing is this. Am I going to give him the benefit of the doubt? Yes. But do I want Jasper trying to beat the hell out of him? Of course I do.
Well, this is going to be human demolition derby. These two have been on a collision course.
Come on, Jasper. Suck it
I
up,
like how
son.
he just
And
said,
it
"I don't
took
have
it
a
up.
dog
It
in
really
this
began
fight,"
when
and now
Jasper
he's
Troy
just saying,
mentioned
"Come
Gavin
on,
Carver by
Jasper."
name, and now
Oh,
Carver
no,
trying to size up
okay.
the official Josh
All right,
Briggs.
the Josh
Again,
Briggs
remember,
stuff
no
is getting in
official
the
wanted
way.
part
You
of
see,
this
guys,
match,
I
and the
told you I
referees
hate
are
special
scared.
guest
They're
referee
worried for
stuff.
good reason.
It
Look,
always takes away from the matchup.
Hold on,
Damn, why is that guy heckling Keanu? Is he a plant? He looks like a plant. Yeah, he's a plant. It was a little too obvious.
That's just a fan.
Plus, also his look gave "I'm on NXT."
This matchup gets.
He had the
Hey,
"I'm a pretty boy on
yo,
NXT"
yo.
vibe. Yeah, we got Tracy here. It says 3-way incoming.
And Carver talking, and he just got.
Ooh, I wasn't expecting this. I was actually expecting Keanu to be the one that got the thunder.
How you like
Kind of
that?
looks like
How you
Jasper's
like
feeling
that?
the thunder today.
And a little.
This
Rip
is
into
not
the
what I was
abyss.
expecting. Okay, I was about to say, I hope it's not over like that, because if it was, that would have been incredibly disappointing.
Well, I don't know if Jasper needs to be putting hands on the official. Again,
Yep, it's over, guys.
Troy.
What the hell?
Troy
The
put his hands on
Josh Briggs just hit him with the. Josh Briggs just hit him. This should be over.
We said this was going to be demolition derby, Booker.
Is
with
this like
human
no
bodies,
DQ or
and that's
something?
exactly
Referee could just
what
get
we're seeing.
physically
And
involved?
look at
What?
Briggs just did. I did.
What you
And
talking about
Carver
that?
Is taking full advantage.
I'm sorry,
right
how is
now
this match
in
not
this
over?
moment. Massive power slam. And
Oh,
Carver
that's
picks up the win.
The hell was that all about?
Here's the winner,
That stunk.
Keanu Carver.
Booker, I understand you're upset, but Jasper Troy put his hands on an official. Jasper Troy pushed Josh Briggs. Josh Briggs was the official in this matchup. I
It
understand
should have been a DQ then, man.
That's what I'm saying.
It should have just
He
been a
didn't even put his
disqualification.
hands on him. I
It
get
should
it.
have been a disqualification then, man.
Hold on
Damn,
a
Booker
second.
T's actually making sense.
In the Big Apple.
Miami Scorp, I don't
the
know. I
battle
think
of the
something
big
happened on
man.
LFG. I don't know what happened on
my
LFG.
God.
Something
Well,
happened
Briggs
and
with
it
a
caused some
friendly
drama and I don't know
reminder to
what.
Carver.
So now
Maybe just
Keanu's
who is
like
the
permanently
baddest
beefing
on
with
the brand.
Booker T. Damn, the crowd does not like this, guys. They are silent.
Times have fallen upon all of us. I mean, last year we won the tag team titles, stand and deliver, and this year we lose to Birthright. We'll get him back, Kate. We're gonna tell you that much. Just emotionally, I'm gonna run. Physically, I know Legacy and watchalong are actually hurting physically.
Yeah, my wrist just came back and my labrum and ligaments are torn on my shoulder.
Damn, no, not
I'm out
Elio.
for 6 months.
6
and I need to
months?
relinquish my speed title. And I'm so sorry.
Bro, you ain't gotta apologize for nothing, bro. You good?
But Stone told me that a tournament to crown a new champion start next week.
It is?
And I think
No, he just got
Hey,
here.
say less, bro. Hey, I'm in there.
Hey,
I'm so sorry. I heard about your shoulder, and honestly, I just can't.
What's up, guys? Why is everyone so sad? Bro, you see what I just did on Birthright? They're gonna be so
Shyla,
pissed.
read the room, bro. Read the
We love
broom.
the psycho enthusiasm as always, but when it comes to Saturday, bro, we're all just on the outside looking in, man. It's really just.
Rick Zone says Twitter's down. Twitter's down?
Well, I'm not gonna send it
Let me
to
check.
either, but I got an idea.
Your seat to history awaits.
All right, let me check to see if Twitter's down. Oh yeah, Twitter's down, guys. Rip. Twitter's down. No, Twitter's down. Rip. Well, I wasn't even on Twitter right now, but still. Yeah, posts are not loading right now, and you can't even load your notifications. So Twitter is down. Rip. Oh no. Oh, I wonder if this will bring in more viewers, because people are like, we want instant feedback and Twitter is down, so let's go find a live stream or something. I don't know. But anyways, I'm sad for Elio though. He literally just got here. He's just getting the ball rolling. So for him to be out for 6 months stinks. Obviously it'll go by fast and he'll be back and it'll be fine. But you know, you never want to be in that situation, honestly. You never want to be in that situation. We got Anna Sense who says, really? I was just tweeting. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you could send tweets, but you definitely can't, like, your post. It says post not loading right now. And then when you try to do this, it says post not loading right now. So that's what's going on at the moment. Oh, man, we got Anna Essence who also says, Elio was my guy. Damn, I know. I feel so bad for him. Yeah, so he's going to be out for 6 months. The speed title will be vacated, but they're going to do a tournament, which is what he was just saying right now, that they're going to do a tournament to figure out who the new champ is going to be. On the bright side, it's the speed title. So it's not like there's big implications speaking for the title. But for Elio, though, it obviously sucks, man. To be out 6 months, that stings so bad. That stings so bad. Anyways, we're about 2 minutes out from NXT returning right now. In the meantime, though, I do want to go ahead and give some shout outs. So if you're in here, hey man, blow up the chat. Let me know where you at. Where are you from? How you doing? What'd you eat for dinner today? I don't know. Throw it on all out there. I'll show you guys what I ate for dinner today. I'm pretty proud of it, actually. I feel like a chef, you know? I feel like a chef. So, oh, you know what? Let me explain the backstory. So the other day, I was at the airport, and I bought this, like, avocado toast that was really good. Let me show you guys a picture. So this was the picture that I bought at the airport. Now, let's play a game here, because this is really fucking depressing. So this was really good, by the way. I'm not kidding you, like really good. And I also got a latte, and they also gave me a yogurt parfait. Can you guess how much they charged me for this at the airport? Let me tell you, the airport prices are ridiculous. Please do not eat at the airport. Please eat at home. I had no choice. This was a 5 a.m. flight. But anyways, this is what I ate at the airport. It was actually really fucking good. But I tried to kind of do something a little similar at my house today. I'm seeing some, so far the closest, no one's gotten it yet. No one's gotten the amount. Mind you, it was this, plus I also got a yogurt parfait that came with it. No one's guessed it. And a latte. Nope, no one's guessed the price yet. Some people are close, but not yet. Nah, a little less than 50, Fredo. A little less. Push it down, push it down, push it down. Anyways, it was $40 freaking. I'm not kidding you. I nearly had a heart attack, but I had no choice because I had already ordered it. I don't know how it happened, but it did. All right. It was 40 fucking bucks, man. Anyways, it was really good, but not 40 bucks worth. But anyway, so I tried to replicate that today. Don't laugh, but my version was cheaper and it was more delicious. Okay. So this was my version that I made today. It's one whole avocado, some cherry tomatoes, some vegan feta cheese, on multigrain bread, and some black pepper. So fucking good, guys. 630 calories only. Anyways, and definitely not $40. Let me tell you. Definitely not $40. I could make like 10 of those and still not be at $40. All right, let me get the audio back. Thank you, Von Charlie says yours look better. Yeah, the only thing that I was missing though was the cucumber. I had forgotten that the other one had cucumber, so I'll probably buy some cucumber and add that. I also forgot that the other one had cilantro, so I'm gonna have to get some cilantro and some cucumber, and then I complete the whole thing.
The NXT Women.
Thank you, Fredo. He says it does look good, right? It was so refreshing too and very filling. All right, here we go. We have a confrontation here with Tatum and Blake. I'm very excited.
Have the championship. She wants it back, and there's one woman who's currently holding it.
All right, here we go. What does she got to say? Come on, Tatum.
Last week, it felt so good to grab Blake Monroe by her perfect platinum blonde hair. She was crying. And
that was good. I
like
liked that segment.
Kicked down the door to her hotel room, but then I thought, Blake Monroe is a very complex woman. And that just excites me.
Oh, Jesus.
So I gave her
where are we going? Where are we
ultimatum.
going?
She can come here, bring my title to me, to New York City. So, Blake, you
I
have
love her
something
whole
that
outfit
belongs
today,
to me,
too.
And I would love it back. So come on out and let's play.
All right, here we go. We got Blake. I'm trying to make the Blake Monroe sound effects that she does.
Tater, darling, I don't understand what your problem is with me. I mean, I have no issue with you. And you see, this North American Women's Championship just feels right. I never did lose it in the first place.
God, Blake has a great tan.
And now that it's in my hands, I hope you understand. I can't give it back. I can't.
I can see why people get so blinded by the glamour. But let's face it, you have something that I want, but I think I have something that you might want too.
Ooh, what is that?
Tatum, look at you and look at me. How could that possibly be true?
Oh, that's so rude. Hey, Tatum is a babe.
You have my championship. And I have the opportunity that you have been waiting for in the palm of my hands. The opportunity for you to have your first stand and deliver match, because what show of the year without Blake Monroe? Blake.
Okay, Tatum, I see where you're going here.
You're different. There are parts to you that people wouldn't understand, but I would. And I get why you wouldn't want to talk about those parts, because you bury them so deep. But wouldn't you just hate it if you had to sit at home and just watch, stand, and deliver? You crave that sense of belonging, and I get it. That feeling is deep within me, because that feeling has caused me to do unbelievable harm. It has taken my mind to places that I never thought existed. And I think you feel all that too. Because that's why you're holding a title that does not belong to you. So let's make both of us happy here. We can get what we want this Saturday. How about you and I just have some fun?
What are the fans
That
chanting?
is quite.
I
the
feel like Tatum made a
proposition.
good points here.
And you would be the perfect co-star to star alongside me on the biggest show.
Come on, Blake. You know you're going to say yes.
Accept your
Yep,
offer
there it is.
for a match this
Good job,
Saturday.
Tatum.
But to say that the same things that run through your brain run through mine is a little crazy, Tatum, even for you.
Where's she getting
You
at?
and I are polar opposites. I am a polished woman. I am perfection. I am the standard of NXT. The CW named an espresso martini after me. My hotel
Did they really?
city, and you, well, you look like you belong in the crowd with these dirty New Yorkers.
Dirty New Yorkers. I like the way she says it. These dirty New Yorkers.
You're a sweet girl, Tatum, but you're a champion by title. This championship needs a woman.
No. You're gonna give me my title back because I'm not gonna get blindsided by some surface level crap.
Yeah, I like that. Hey, Tatum, fight back. Yes.
I get that there's a side to you that comes out when you get really angry.
Yeah, bring it out.
But there's a worse side to me.
Ooh, bring that one out too.
I can be the goth to your glamour.
Ooh.
I can be the fire to your hell.
Ooh.
I'll let you decide your fate for Saturday, but tonight, you're gonna give back what belongs to me.
Tatum wants her championship.
I like how
back.
Tatum's like, this is mine, okay?
Oh, whoa. There go the pearls.
And look what Tatum said. The fate is sealed.
Oh, nice. I don't know. I'm starting to
Paxley.
think that Tatum might actually get it back.
Blanket stealing the title again.
I'm not sure, but I think it could. She made such a great case for it.
Will it be made official for Saturday?
I thought this match was already official. Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, duh, they just made it.
Saturday is your first.
In my head, it was
stand and
already
deliver as
official.
NXT General Manager.
Sarah, I got to tell you, the card is absolutely stacked. And someone approached me earlier with an idea, and a light bulb went off in my head. So on the Countdown show on YouTube that airs before Stand and Deliver, it's going to be a 10-person mixed tag team match with all of Birthright against EK, Shiloh Hill, Hank and Tank, and the women's speed champion, Ren Sinclair.
Bro, give me a graphic. I'm not going to remember all that.
I've been looking for you. I know you saw what Briggs' punk ass just did. Give him to me, or we gonna have a problem.
I don't want a problem, and I already talked to Jasper, and he agrees.
Give a damn what Jasper said.
Do what you want. Next week, triple threat match. You, Briggs, and Jasper.
What is happening? I'm hearing screaming.
What's going on?
Oh, it's Kalani and Jada. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm happy with this continuing. Oh, Kalani looks happy about her actions, by the way.
Sense of order back. Coming up in
Oh,
moments,
God,
we're
I
going to
don't
take a
wanna
look
see
back at
this.
the rise and the fall of Zarya.
I don't like this storyline, guys. I do not like this storyline. Like, it's so backwards. It's so backwards. And what they're going to do now, too, is they're totally going to have to make it seem like Ruka was the heel all along, even though the heel is Zarya. Oh, like, I'm so over this story. I gotta tell you, I don't like this story with Zarya and Ruka. It took too long. It's backwards. What the hell? Anyways, I'm not looking forward to this segment. I really am not. But let's see how it turns out. We'll see what happens. We got Joseph Boza says only because the PC hates her. Well, because they made her into like, come on, like Zarya, like Ruka stuck around too long. She stuck around too long. We were like, girl, a backbone. And now we're stuck in this situation. So, we'll see what it is. Big G, Ruka is not the heel. But unfortunately, like, they're going to make it seem like she is the heel because the crowd is responding to her as a heel. But the story-wise, she's not a heel. She's the baby face, but they're going to change it now because the crowd is reacting to Ruka like a heel. So they're going to, spin everything around and make you think, oh, yeah, she was the heel all along. No, she wasn't. Oh, gosh, this is why I'm just like over this story. I want to call it a day. I cannot wait for this to be over. I cannot wait for it. I'm out. All right, what else we got here? We got Thomas. We got Tracy here who says, Denise, you aren't feeling much tonight. You aren't feeling much tonight. Are you sad? I know. I'm just a little Johnny Gargano. You know, that's just how I'm feeling. No, so far I did like the 2 opening matches that we saw. And I liked Blake and Tatum. I did not like Keanu and Jasper. And well, we haven't seen the Ruka Zarya stuff yet, but it's just that I don't know, man. They took way too long. I really think that impacted the story so much. And I hate it because I feel like Ruka was on such a trajectory. And I feel like this story, instead of helping her, is hurting her. And I feel like after when she made that Royal Rumble appearance, I feel like after that, we should have just not seen her on NXT anymore. She should have been on the main roster already. And I hate that this storyline is like dragging her down, because I truly believe that Ruka is going to be something really special when she goes to like Raw and SmackDown, because she's like an incredible talent. So that's why for me, like, I hate the storyline because I hate what it's doing to Ruka's character. I hate that. So I'm not a fan of that. Thank you, Tracy. We got Cyclops is better than Wolverine says Soul is a heel. You're wrong. Just deal with it. No, she's not the heel, but NXT fans think she is, and now they're going to make it seem like she is. Guys, this is what WWE does. Whenever something isn't working, they just like flip it to make you think that was the plan all along. I'm like a crazy person here. Thank you, Cyclops. All right, let's see what they do here. Oh, this is pretty. Yes, exactly. Flip the script. Exactly.
That's the great thing about this dynamic that we have going on, is that I have a badass best friend in my corner. We want to help each other, but we don't need each other to become successful. With Zarya by my side, it was just so sweet.
Being accompanied by Zarya.
Sol Ruka is the first name when it comes to athleticism and innovation.
Snatch that Sol!
She is just that damn good.
Sol Ruka will be a megastar.
3, 2, 1.
Winner. Sol continues her reign as a double champion in NXT.
And I'm so stoked to be the NXT Female Superstar of the Year.
Sol Ruka riding the wave of momentum.
2026 is going to be even bigger and even better.
Zarya, you will never get what you want as long as Sol keeps using you. Excuse me?
Or Zarya, your best friend's a double champion. You don't have a thing.
I'm a lucky girl, Sarah, and I'm lucky to have a best friend like Zarya. I fought so hard.
I have a really great analogy for
but
this
there is no
in a
one
second.
that I trust more than you, Zarya.
Yeah,
plug it out.
Sorry, think about it. Sol said don't do it. No!
We have to get back to Zarya being fun.
Number 10, Sol Ruka.
You get all of these opportunities that I don't get.
Snatch that Sol! Sol Ruka wins! What the? Zarya with a spear! Zarya, think about it! Hold on! No!
To stand beside the person that has everything that you want, and they think that they're giving you something just by letting you be close to it. I hated it. Every time I stepped into this ring, I wasn't Zarya. I was Sol Ruka's partner. You kicked me off of that ladder at Stand and Deliver last year. Do you know what that does to someone? I hated watching you succeed. I hated hearing your name. And I hated the fact that no matter what, I was always going to stand behind you.
You think I'm the villain in your story, is that right? All I wanted was to pull you forward. I gave you my spot.
at the Battle Royal. I vouched for you for the TNA Knockouts Championship.
Damn, this really been going on for a
even
long ass time. Look how much footage
and
they got.
lose my North American Championship. Every time anyone said Ruka, I made sure that they said Zarya too, because we were a team. So if you think that you can stand on your own, then prove it at Stand and Deliver. That's fitting that where it all started is where it's gonna end. As long as you are standing, I am never going to. You're not the villain in my story. You're the mistake.
Well, I'm glad I'm out of that mess. Everybody always lets my title get in the way of their friendships, but luckily, we don't have that problem.
JC Jane actually made the most sense when she cut her promo. They took that part out of the package. That should have been in the package.
Far too long to start acting dumb now. You know exactly why everyone wants what you have. And I'm not talking about these two. I make it crystal clear what I want.
Oh, they're gonna send Izzy now for the NXT Championship.
Finally happens. Who is the best?
All right. We also got a couple of super chat here. We got Cyclops that says Denise is gaslighting us. She knows Soul is the heel. Definitely not. I'm about to give an example. We got Guitar Junkie here who says Zarya has the heel look. She should be the female Brock Lesnar of NXT and dominate.
And deliver.
That's how she should have been presented from the beginning. From the beginning, that's the way Zarya should have been presented. And I hope that she can.
North American champion. We're gonna find out.
I hope she can find that light inside her to bring that out. Because we need to see it.
Tatum Paxley.
We need to see it. I haven't seen it yet. We need to see it.
Against Blake Monroe, who walks out champion at Stand.
All right. Now it's official with Tatum and Blake. Also, thank you, Guitar Junkie.
Fatal four-way. Who will lead this brand? Who will be the NXT champion? We'll find out this Saturday. It's all going down live in St. Louis at Stand and Deliver. But it's now time to determine who will challenge for the NXT Women's Championship.
All right, and you know what? I'm going to use Guitar Junkie as my examples. I have two examples of this. All right. I don't know. Let's just say Guitar Junkie is a really great guitar player, okay? And he's out there, he's killing it, he's working really, really hard, and his guitar playing is fantastic. Now, Guitar Junkie, let's just say, has a friend who's also a guitar player, but maybe he's not as good as Guitar Junkie. And Guitar Junkie is constantly getting accolades and rewards and bookings and gigs because he is a good guitar player, great guitar player. Now, let's say the friend suddenly starts getting jealous of Guitar Junkie. Is it Guitar Junkie's fault that he's a fantastic guitar player? Is it Guitar Junkie's fault that this other guitar friend isn't doing as good of a job? Does he deserve to have a fake friend because he's a stronger guitar player? This is not a participation trophy. If Zarya wanted all of the same accomplishments and accolades and all of the opportunities Ruka got, then she should have worked harder, okay? She should have been more impressive, okay? All right? Now, that is my first analogy that I could think of right now, just because I'm on one right now. But secondly, can you imagine that? Like, okay, can you imagine if me, YouTuber, okay, great. Let's say that I have my YouTube channel, right? And then there's my best friend is a YouTuber, and my best friend is going off and having a better YouTube channel than me, and she's got way more subscribers, and she's got way more money, and she's got way more popularity, and way more all of these things, right? Would I not be a dick if I said, oh, here she goes again, my friend out here is thriving and being amazing? That would make me a dick, guys. Zarya not supporting her friend and not supporting her accomplishments makes her the bad guy, okay? If you have a friend that is killing it and doing better than you, that should inspire you to work harder, be better, instead of attacking that person and bringing them down. That is exactly what Zarya did to Ruka. But now, on top of that, why I think the fans turned on Ruka is let's say that I was the one that was like thriving and I had a friend who was super jealous. And then let's say that super jealous friend was like throwing all of these backhanded compliments at me or shots at me. And I just let it happen. And I was just like, okay. And I just let it happen. And I kept letting it happen. And people were seeing this. And you were probably thinking, Denise, stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. And I just didn't. And I just kept letting my mean friend throw mean jabs at me. Eventually, you would be like fed up. You would say, you know what, Denise? Stand up for yourself. I'm done with you. If you're not going to stand up for yourself, I don't even care. And that is exactly what happened with Zarya and Ruka. Ugh. All right, those are the best. Those are the best comparisons that I could make. Oh man, this is hilarious. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got Ronald Watkins here who says they're not trying to ruin Soul. People on NXT have to complete a heel run and face run before moving up. Yes, there are some rare exceptions. Well, I would like to see that because I like to see people get those but I like it to make sense, though. Here's the thing. Like, if you're going to be a heel, make the story make sense. If you're going to be a babyface, make the story make sense. Honestly. Like, legit. Like, honestly. We got Big Willie who says, I think you're the one taking this too personally. I watch this show every week. I want it to make sense. I want it to make sense. That's honestly how I feel. Thank you, Ronald. We got Cyclops is better than Wolverine who says, Denise is gaslighting us worse than how Soul did Zarya. All those months, we won't be fooled by your tricks, Denise. We all know the truth. Cyclops, you're crazy. And I hope you never find a friend like Zarya. I hope you never find it. It's just like, yeah, it's crazy. That's why, like, my biggest, like, here's the thing. Like, we've been following the story for such a long time. And it's like, when you've been following a story for such a long time, I don't know. I just guess I wanted to make sense. Make it make sense. That's it. That's all. That's all. It's like watching a whole movie. And then in the end, it's like a totally different ending. And you're just like, fuck, I just spent 2 hours of my life watching that. And now it's totally different. What? So that's my problem with Zarya and Ruka. So anyways, I'm happy that it's almost over at Stand and Deliver. All right, let's get the audio back.
New York City tonight, and WWE fans, don't miss your chance to bid on this Joe Hendry event. Use t-shirts.
Yeah, we got Von Drout that says, oh wait, no, we got Bubby. I'm sorry. Bubby says the story just took too long to get to this point. I agree that Soul should have been called up after the Rumble. Dude, it was so cool. Like she had like,
we are set.
She had a thing going, you know, a thing going
to find out who is headed to St. Louis.
Wait, that was the Soul Zarya thing? I thought they were going to have a confrontation. I didn't know it was just a video. What are they doing? All right, anyways, it's time for Kendall versus Lola. So this match I'm excited for because I love both Kendall and Lola. And
she wears so proudly.
I think both girls are popular in their own way. I think that people really like Kendall because she's a wrestler. She's a wrestler's wrestler.
We said it earlier.
People like Lola because she works hard.
Big Apple
and it shows, and she's got fire.
On the line.
So
a big step up for Kendall as
who
well.
Takes it? I don't know.
To Stand and Deliver.
Will it end up being a triple threat? Maybe. We'll see.
And this Saturday in St. Louis, you can stream Stand and Deliver domestically on YouTube, internationally on Netflix. And here we go. And honestly, Booker, how do you break this match down between these two?
Talk about the keys to victory, right?
Yep.
I mean, Kendall Bray, I mean, she's definitely going to need to use that speed and quickness as well as that unique style of hers. But let me tell you something. Lola Vice, she's got those educated feet as well as knockout power, Vic. Anything can happen in this match.
It only takes 3 seconds to get a victory. It also only takes a...
All right, sorry, guys. I'd forgotten. I didn't send Shenandoah the link for today's post-show.
The MMA background, and you talk about the...
Also, I think Twitter's back.
I mean, is this the biggest crossover match in NXT
I think Twitter is no longer down anymore.
I say that. I mean, MMA meets traditional wrestling in the middle of the squared circle. And let me tell you something. Kendall Gray, she's moving really, really quick up the ladder, and I like the outfit. All the flames in the house, man. All of the heat, baby.
Sarah says Denise don't care about us, the Ruka fans.
By Progressive. And this is going to be a human chess match. I mean, we saw a human demolition derby earlier. This is going to be a big game of chess. Gray is a net technician. We've talked about it. We've seen the submission skills.
We also got David Kaplan who says this WrestleMania card is one of the better cards in the last few years, especially the women's matches. It might be one of the best collection of women's matches of all time. Thoughts? Test.
Quickness there from Lola Vice, but like you said, it's going to be a chess match.
I think primarily the two. Well, I was gonna say it's hard to say the collection because there's been some really great ones that we've had for previous WrestleManias, where we've had like at least 2 to 3 really great women's matches. And I think this one, obviously, with the top 2 title matches, you have a lot that could be really special there. The one that I'm hesitant about, it's the match I'm least looking forward to, is the women's tag match. I haven't liked the builds for that at all. I'm hoping that it surprises me and that it delivers at WrestleMania. But I would say like it's pretty much those 2 matches that could really, those 2 title matches that could really take it home. I'm hoping they add Io versus Asuka or something along those lines, because then that would solidify that even more as a possibility of having like more really strong women's matches.
And this was the submission skills we were talking about. Lola Vice trying to extend the arm, Ray trying to do her best to roll through, and now Kendall maybe looking
I'm curious
for
to see
submission in her
because
own right.
last
And
year I really loved the women's triple threat. And I don't know if anything's going to top that this year. Maybe not. I don't know. That's going to be very tough to top. Very tough. Oh, I forgot about Becky and AJ. My apologies. Wait, have they made that match official? They have, right? Yeah, they have. Wow, I completely forgot about Becky and AJ.
Talking about that match this Saturday in St. Louis.
Sorry, Becky and AJ.
Almost Kendall Gray became
I think it's because we've seen that match so many times that I just kind of forgot about it.
That you think there's not an ounce.
Thank you, David.
Champion JC Jane that is worried at this.
But yeah, I do think it's going to be hard to top last year's women's triple threat, because that was just so good. It was really truly next level.
Gray turning up. Oh, and there's a body shot, and this is where that background's coming in now for Lola with those hands. We can talk about Kendall Gray in the amateur background. Over 60 wins in college. But for Lola Vice, the MMA flair, that's why she's the queen of the underground.
I like the referee letting this thing go a little bit, having the wherewithal to know that this is a big match for both of these.
All right, there's Lola with her speedy kicks.
Educated feet, man.
Educated feet. Oh, I just realized that her gear has the flag.
Here we go.
Of like, I'm guessing, places that she's wrestled.
Oh, yes.
And also
here we go.
Representing.
Gray just getting out of the way, almost saved the matchup for herself.
That's really cute, actually. I'm literally just noticing the details now in Lola's gear.
Potential if she can get this victory, if she can head to St. Louis.
We got Fredo here says that triple threat is one of the best we've seen. No way they top it. Oh, that's tough, man. That's tough, man. Like when I think about
New York,
some of the greatest women's WrestleMania matches, for me at least, the first one I think of is that triple threat from last year. That may have been my most favorite. Although I loved Becky and Bianca. Fuck, that was my original first favorite, but I think the women's tag team match, triple threat. The women's triple threat topped that one. So I would say women's triple threat, Becky, Bianca. Then I would probably put Charlotte and Rhea from WrestleMania 39 as my top 3 favorite women's WrestleMania matches.
World champion.
Those are like the ones that like I instantly think of. I'm trying to think of. There's obviously more, Sasha and Mercedes like that. They killed it.
Hook of the leg.
I'm thinking right now of every match I've ever seen.
With that, but I get what you're saying there. Lola Vice though down in AAA. Teaming with Mr. Iguana.
Yeah, Iggy. That's what I call him. I call him Iggy.
Here, the AAA mixed tag team champion. She'd love to become a double champ.
And then also, someone was bringing up the other day, and I forgot.
You know, a lot of people
Someone
say, oh,
brought
you
up
never know
how
there's gonna be a
this is
kickout.
AJ
That still
Lee's
takes
first
the energy out of your
singles
opponent.
WrestleMania match, and I'm just like, wow, how did that happen, man? How did that happen?
Close to the body. That's what that
Shoulders
means.
down.
Oh, well, there we go.
Ooh. You see Lola right now in control. I even hate to bring this up.
No, you don't.
All right, by the way, we got
I
Next
do.
Collections here. It
What
says, are
if
you doing
Lola
any
doesn't
media
make
wrestling
it
related things for Backlash?
to St. Louis? You've
You
been
know,
around
I
a lot of
haven't thought
boxers,
about
you've been around a
Backlash,
lot
to
of
be honest with you,
fighters that
but they're
some
no longer
losses
doing
just-
press conferences,
break
and
your
I
spirit.
believe they only have
Is that
media
what we
days
could see with
now
Lola,
for
who,
like the
again, is
really
so
big
close
shows.
to
So I
earning that
don't even know if
opportunity?
they're
I can
having a
break the
media
spirit.
day
I'd
for
make you go out there and
Backlash.
do something such as Josh Briggs earlier.
So I
Josh
think
Briggs, the guy
that
that's been on the bubble,
I'm gonna
he had to
probably
go out
say
there
no,
and do something
unless
drastic,
something like,
put himself
unless I
back in the
find
game.
out that
That's
they
what
are
he
doing a
does to you.
media day, then great. But
center of the ring,
I
referee,
almost
great
think that
position,
they're
but a kick
probably
out again
not.
by Lola. Lola
So
right back up,
there
Kendall right
probably
back
won't
around
be like any
another.
actual opportunities.
A little bit of a near
So
fall.
I
And look at the
probably won't,
transition.
since, you know, I would have to fly over there and, you know,
Effortlessly, by
that
the
kind
way,
of
easy
stuff.
for
So
me
I'm
to say,
probably just
by
better
Lola
off
Vice.
covering
And
from
Kendall
home.
Gray right now has a
Thank you
little
so
bit
much,
of a
Max
hand
Collections.
in there, but that grip book is locked in, and Kendall doesn't have anywhere to go.
I mean, like I said, Kendall Gray being
Shifting weight.
evolved champion, that did a whole lot for confidence, but this right here is a step up.
T Money says, no, I have the interview with Mr. Iguana. Yeah, it's up. It's up. It's been up for a while. It happened like right after Money in the Bank. Yeah.
Kick out. Lola Vice did not relinquish. She held on. Second time, though, Kendall going in, and one more time, Lola. Now she's just moving right back over, trying to switch position, trying to get into a cover. Kendall kicking back out.
Marshman says, are you going to be on Busted Open at all WrestleMania week? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. It really depends on the schedule. But it's not, I definitely won't be on that Thursday. I don't think there's no way I'd be able to do that show. And then Saturday, I'm not too sure.
To that NXT Women's
because I'm not
and again, Booker,
really sure what's going on with me
competitive and deep our women's division
the night before. So because of that, I'm not sure.
About deep. We're watching Kendall Gray getting drugged into those deep waters right now by Lola Vice. And I'm going to tell you right now, she's keeping the pressure on.
I'm hoping to know by this week what my WrestleMania week schedule looks like. But there's just like a lot of question marks around like what I'm going to be at, where I'm going to be, what I'm covering, all of that stuff. Since there's like a bunch of events, there's like 100 events. So it's crazy. It's crazy, man. So it's just a matter of like trying to figure out where would be my best where would be my best where would be the place for me to be at that makes the most sense.
Lola Vice going to feel that pressure a little bit more than Kendall Gray to finally seize that moment because she's been so close to that championship.
Guitar Junkie says, oh no, it'll be Mark Henry solo. Nah, they'll always find somebody. They usually do.
Well, Lola might have just made that mistake. It's Gray now looking for the submission, trying to break the grip.
We got Nyland here says the Ruka saga got me thinking my life choices at this point, man.
Kendall had to relinquish the hold.
Oh,
She's
no.
right back up, going right back in. It just got caught. Ripped right down to the mat. Submission's locked in by Lola.
Locked in tight, too,
Lola
Vic.
trying to hold, trying to roll. Now Kendall trying to use her body to get to that bottom rope, navigate. She's got Ren Sinclair, who's on the outside right now, trying to coach her through this. Is the panic starting to set in, though, for Kendall? Kendall trying to break the hold.
Right now, Lola's got those legs locked right now. Kendall Gray is in a dire position, and if she doesn't move, whoa, there it is. There it is.
Dipped it for a second, and now Kendall Gray almost with a dragon sleeper. Lola able to turn right out of there. Is that back?
Good dive.
Gray is out. Kendall knocked all the way outside, and Lola holding onto her hand, trying to get Gray's lifeless.
Oh, there's JC Jane, Ellen, and Lainey.
It's a party, baby. It's a party.
Oh, no, don't cause a distraction. Oh, this might be the thing that leads us to the triple threat, actually. Wait, this might actually be a good thing.
He got out here because he
if
knew
for those
exactly
that really
what he
want
saw.
Kendall and Lola in the match.
As this matchup continuing, looking
This
for the
might
German on
actually
the
work
outside.
out to our
Big kick, though,
favor.
from Lola.
We'll see.
Lola just measuring now, and again, that could be a mistake by Lola Vice.
That one mistake that I was talking about just a minute ago, but they can't finish it out here, Vic. This got to be in the middle of that square circle.
Oh, these are two prideful women. They do not want to count out to go to stand and deliver. They want to earn it. Pinfall submission. They want to get it done inside the squared circle, to your point. And we talk about opportunity. With opportunity comes risk. Kendall to the top. And up and
Oh
got
shit,
caught
Lola
again.
was waiting
Kick
for her.
right to the gut. Falling
Nah,
into
she's
the
too close to
cover.
the ropes. I was like, girl, just stretch out your
NXT
arm, hold the
Universe right
rope,
now,
you'll get
take
it.
a look at New York City.
BTW, we got
Everyone
Hood Boy the
is
Real. What's up,
standing
dude? Thank you so much for the
this
super
matchup,
chat, man. He
for
says,
this main event,
Nolan
for
Zarya's
this moment.
situation has been
Bam,
super
right there to the
stressful for us
bottom.
all. NXT has
Great
been
job by
wild.
Lola. Presence of mind.
This is
Give
like,
credit to
you know,
the
instead of fighting
resiliency
about Roman and CM Punk or Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton or
NXT
Owen,
Universe rallying
Brock,
both
we're out
these
here fighting
women.
about still Ruka and Zarya.
Who will go to stand and
That's
deliver?
crazy.
Who will go to the NXT Women's
That's
Championship
crazy.
matchup? Kick misses by
That's
Lola.
insane.
Coming back in. Got caught with that elbow.
Oh,
Forget
shit.
about the fist. The elbow connected to the temple.
Nope, she kicked out. I almost thought for
Wow.
a second she
Close
might have had
too.
Lola
See
there.
that Lola had to
She
fight
actually
to
got
get
her
that
pretty
left
hard.
shoulder up too, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That
Sick.
Look at the kick out. Look at the kick out right here. Barely got the
and
shoulder.
you're right, Book.
Wow.
I mean,
Thank you, Hood Boy the Real. Sending
talk
you some
about
love and some
energy.
positive
Lola,
vibes your
Vice, and
direction.
Wisely Vice, though, getting into the ropes.
No, Kendall had the arm hooked and
We got Jason
somehow
Oliver here.
Lola
It says Kendall is the
squeezed it
female
out.
Kurt Angle. She said
Maybe
that in
that
our
recap.
interview together.
Wow.
She said she wants to be female Kurt Angle. And I thought, fuck yeah. I feel like the NXT
This is what
crowd
it
might be
means
favoring
to
Kendall
challenge for the
more.
women's title at Stand and Deliver. New York City, they knew they were in for some fights tonight, and they're getting
Nice,
one between
nice,
these two.
nice.
Big kick back by Lola, and Lola now lighting
Yeah,
up Kendall Gray
I'm
once
liking
again.
both of them
Got
hitting
caught
each
ankle
other.
lock, ankle lock, Booker, ankle
Beautiful.
lock, ankle lock.
Beautiful timing there by Kendall.
Stands Gray right now trying to
Nah,
snap
I'm wondering
the
if
ankle.
JC's
Will
no,
Lola
they're not
tap?
getting involved in
And
that.
she
Nah,
gonna
Lola's
tap
too
out.
close to the
She's
ropes.
running
Oh, nope,
so
she pulled her
close
back.
to
She pulled her
Lola,
back.
getting dragged back into those deep
Now she's gonna
waters.
turn it
She
around.
tapped
Yep,
out,
yep, yep, she
rolling
did.
through.
Oh.
Caught her. Shoulders down.
Nope.
Clear fall. Nice takedown, amateur background, right display, shoulders down, and look at the bridge.
Man. Oh.
I mean, these girls are killing it right now. So if this
Submission
does end
locked
with
in.
a
That guillotine
shenanigans,
trying to put
it would kind of
Kendall
suck a little
Gray
bit, but at the
to
same
sleep.
time, I would want to see a triple threat. But both of them are really going ham right now.
Trying to do her best, trying to
They're
break
both
free of the
doing
body
really
scissors that was
well.
locked on and
I almost
big.
wish
Got
this
back
was
to
the match
somewhat
at
of a
Stand and
vertical face.
Deliver.
Can't even get back though to her feet. Just getting ragged out, and now again.
I'm also glad they gave them the main event spot. They're delivering. Oh shit, was that a tap? Oh, that almost looked like a tap.
Again, this has got to be the last ditch effort. She's got to be rallying with everything left in her body right now.
She's going to sleep, Vic. She's going to sleep.
The body's
No, not yet. Nah. No, wait. No, shit. I don't know. I think the ref, nope. There he goes. Oh, that might be it. Yep. Yep, that's it. Kendall Gray is going to Stand and Deliver. So she's most likely winning that strap from JC Jane. Also, Lola. Wait, what happened? Did I miss something? Oh, I guess I missed something. Oh, someone give me a replay. It looks like Lola got screwed. Okay, they're probably going to do a triple threat.
Derek Sanders. What were the... We got to get a look at this book. This was the Northern Light suplex. You see the cover, but did you see that?
Oh, she did tap.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I just saw that. I didn't see that earlier.
Right here, look at the hand. There was a tap, but there was also a 3.
Okay, so this is how they're going to get to the triple threat.
Look how close this is.
They always be doing stuff like this on
Derek
NXT.
Sanders right now, or Adrian Butler.
Kendall did tap out first. She tapped out right after the 2.
I mean,
So technically, Lola Vice. Oh, it's HBK.
Shawn Michaels just as confused as all of us.
Yeah.
Booker, I hate to be a Monday
One,
morning quarterback
two,
here, but
tap,
look at the 3 to
and then the 3.
tap.
Lola
That is
Vice won that
close.
match.
Who's headed to Stand and Deliver?
But they're going to end on an
Who's going to
argument,
St.
and then they're going to
Louis?
be like, oh, we couldn't figure it out, so it's a triple threat. I mean, we all saw the replay, so like that was Lola's win. I think that had she done the tap like right at the 3, then we would have had a case for an argument. But no, I think that was definitely Lola's win based off of based off of how they did it. I think that if they really wanted this to be a little bit more confusing, she should have tapped exactly. Oh no. Oh, hold on one second. Hold on, guys. Chinadu's running late. So I'm just gonna have to start before him because he's running a little too late. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. In that case, let's pull up a Blue Chew read and get stalled for some time here. But it looks like Chinadu might be a while, so we're gonna most likely get started. We're most likely gonna have to get started without him, but that's fine. He'll be in here and we'll get plenty of time. All right. Give me 1 second, everybody. Your girl was not ready for this. So wait, I need to make a quick little shimmy here. Hold on. You are seeing DWO Unreal. Hold on. Dang it. It's taking forever. I need y'all to move faster. Come on. Speed it up. Okay. Fuck. Where is it at? Oh no. Oh my God, I Googled the wrong thing. Okay, sorry guys. I was looking for my read and I was like, where is it? And turns out that I was Googling the wrong thing. So that's exactly what happened. By the way, we do got, thank you, Rooter King. I'm sorry, I didn't see this sooner. Rooter Kung, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, where do you think Dani Luna will end up now that she was granted her release, AEW or WWE? I wouldn't mind Kendall Gray versus Luna Graps next year, stand and deliver. I think Dani Luna, if she did go to WWE, she would be fantastic there. However, I think they have so many women already there that I wouldn't be surprised if she goes the AEW direction. And granted, they got a lot of women there too. But I just feel like she might be better off going to AEW because I don't think that she would. I don't know if she would get the attention over on WB, but then again, she might not get it on AEW too. So, hey girl, it's a gamble. Flip a coin, go wherever you please. Honestly, because I was going to say there really is actually a lot of women on AEW too now, but maybe she might have a chance there. I don't know. I just feel like there's so many women on WWE and they're already investing in so many of their own women that they're building up on NXT. Like there's at least 10 girls that you can say could go up and could be part of that main roster already. So for that reason, I feel like, damn, it's crowded out there. It's starting to get a little crowded, but she's a very talented girl. She's a hard hitter, which I really, really like. And I think she's a good wrestler. So for that reason, I think she can fit in anywhere. Rooter Kung, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm sorry this took me a second to get to. Alrighty, now let me go ahead and give some love over to Blue Chew. Please know if the graphic is incorrect. I still have to update it. So the sale is actually a little different right now. The sale is actually buy 2 months of Blue Chew, get the third free. But let's give some love to Blue Chew. So here we go. If your lady or your fella or that person that sends you an eggplant emoji at 2 a.m. is ready for better sex, then you should be too. That's where Blue Chew comes in. They have been on a mission for years to get you bricked up. Build your confidence and help you actually perform in the bedroom. Their new arousal boosting formula, Blue Chew Gold, is helping millions of men have better sex in 2026. While most ED meds only focus on blood flow, Blue Chew Gold goes further by combining 2 ingredients for blood flow with 2 ingredients for mental arousal and connection. So you're just not physically ready, you're actually in the mood. This type of innovation is why Blue Chew Gold is the #1 brand in erectile function. It's time for less talking, more rocking, less hanging, more banging, less thinking, more drinking, more dinking. Seriously, who wrote this? It's simple. Chew it and do it. Don't let your mind get in the way of a good time. Level up with Blue Chew Gold. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. And of course, we've got a special deal for our listeners. Right now, when you buy 2 months of Blue Chew Gold, you get the third for free with promo code Denise. That's promo code Denise. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and more important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. All righty, let's go. I meant to say dink, not drink. So just a heads up. Just a heads up. Botchamania over here with my Blue Chew read. Oh my God. So dinking responsibly. Oh my God, this is already going off the rails and we haven't even started here. All right, guys, we're going to have to get started without Chinadu. When he comes in here, he'll be in here in a bit. And then we'll get to it. So here we go. Let's get to it. Let me pull up a graphic. Sorry, guys. All right, here we go. Now we got this. 3, 2, 1. Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the NXT post show. It is the go home for stand and deliver. Did you guys catch that botch? Shit, I shouldn't have acknowledged it, but I was almost going to say a totally different show right now. I was like, what show am I talking about? The one you just watched for 2 hours. No, seriously, we got NXT to get into here today. Chinadu will be joining me momentarily, and we'll go through the card. We'll talk about stand and deliver, especially now that we do definitely got a few more matches that have been added to the card as well as like finalized and what we're going to be seeing. We got 7 matches on the show. 1 pre-show matchup that's been added. And of course, the show is airing on YouTube this Saturday. I, of course, will be here to talk about it, cover it, and have a good time. So it'll be great. But anyways, let's get to it. We're going to kick things off with, we got a couple of super chats. So I'll kick things off there. We got Guitar Junkie. Thanks so much, Guitar Junkie. He says, NXT was black and gold, but the DWO is blue and gold. Oh shit, Guitar Junkie. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna have to ride that a little bit longer. Phrasing. I'm gonna have to steal that phrase and use it because we are now in the blue and gold era, or we have been in the blue and gold era of the DWO. Shout out to Blue Chew, promo code Denise. Thank you, Guitar Junkie. We got Luis A. Mendes. What's up, Luis? He says, okay. So according to the replay video, since Kendall Gray tapped out before the referee counted to 3, the victory should be awarded to Lola Vice. My friend, yes, and yes. So let's get started there. Lola Vice and Kendall Gray. Now, it's funny because I have mixed feelings about this, okay? And I'm going to break this down because my mixed feelings come from 2 very different places. One comes from an analytical perspective, and the other one comes from selfishness. So I got 2 of these little devil and angels riding on my shoulders right now. On the analytical side, I would have loved to see either Kendall or Lola get a big win, whoever. I'm cool with whomever. I don't care whoever, because regardless, it would have been much more, it would have been very important. It would have meant a whole lot. If Kendall was able to defeat Lola, it would have really meant a whole lot. If Lola was able to defeat Kendall, it would have meant a whole lot. It would have hit harder and really presented them as a stronger challenger heading in to stand and deliver to face up against JC Jane, which however you feel about JC Jane, you can argue she's been a strong champion considering that she's held the bout for quite a bit of time. So you can argue kayfabe wise that you're like, okay, JC Jane, she's a formidable champion, and you're going to want a challenger that's going to have to really take up the task here to try and beat down JC Jane. So, yes, on my analytical side, I would say that having one of them win would have been the better way to go, just so that person could look stronger. Also, on the analytical side is that, yes, you're right. Lola Vice should have won that match. And if I'm Lola Vice, I would do a whole ass PowerPoint, YouTube, conspiracy video, you name it. I would be ranting like crazy if I was Lola Vice because we saw the replay. It was clear as day. Kendall Gray tapped immediately after the 2, right before the 3. So yes, her tap came before her victory. Now, the version we first saw, we saw her, like, we all thought like she had won. Like the first time we saw it, when we saw it play live, I thought that she had won. And I was like, oh yeah, congratulations, Kendall. And then when everybody started looking confused, I'm thinking to myself, well, what did I miss? What happened? Then they showed us the replay and I'm like, oh, she tapped. I didn't see that. But once you saw the replay, it was clear, okay, she is not the winner here and the winner should be Lola Vice. Now, that's the analytical side of how I broke this down. On the selfish side, I gotta let you know, I did kind of want to see a triple threat here between Lola, Kendall, and JC. So the selfish part of me is kind of glad that we're most likely going to end up in a triple threat scenario, even though my analytical side knows that that's not the way that it should have played out. So I kind of got the devil and angel right now with this ending. But thank you so much, Luis A. Mendes, for the super chat as well. And also, we are finally joined by Chinadu Ogu. Hey, Chin, how are you?
I'm doing good, Denise. So sorry about my lateness. What I'm about to say sounds very Hollywoodish and diva-ish. I apologize, but I was juggling a few things. I was watching the NXT show, putting my kid to bed, and also confirming my official fitting for a project I'm doing with Lululemon.
Yo,
yeah.
Fucking rounds of applause. I was gonna say, if there's any reason to be late, that's the reason to be late. Yeah, I was like, don't worry, I'm just gonna get started. So far you really haven't missed anything other than me breaking down the ending of what happened with Lola and Kendall. So I kind of gave my feelings. I think you might have caught like the end of that. How did you feel about what you saw play out for this matchup?
First of all, I love the match. I truly enjoy the match. You know, Lola's one of the girls to me. So, you know, although I do love Kendall Gray, I understand she's one of their stars on the rise. I love Lola, and I want that going around. I was going for Lola. I know it's all for Kendall. I know, but Lola's my girl. Lola's my girl. Okay, that girl. All right, that's why I want to win this thing, though. So I was going for her. I love how the sequence went. Very cool. You know, I love that. I felt triple threat though, but honestly, I felt the same way you want. I want one-on-one for Lola. And I want Lola to get that revenge that she should have got from her hometown and not winning there in front of her dad and everybody. Don't call her. How calls her family out and she lose, y'all? Don't do. Yeah. So that's how I felt.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Look, I was cool with whomever because I like both of them a whole lot. I did feel like the NXT audience might have been favoring Kendall, but I also feel like they wouldn't necessarily have like rioted or anything had Lola won. So I think that that's probably why they were like, okay, let's work our way and make this into a triple threat, where we kind of get happy parties everywhere because both of these girls are popular in their own right. And we've been kind of seeing that, like Lola has gained a lot of popularity. She's over there doing stuff with AAA. So she's doing all of those things in Mexico, and she's gotten over. She was in the Royal Rumble. Like, she's done all of these things, Chin. So like, you can't like just push that aside and disregard it because she's also worked very hard. So for me, I can see the dilemma in which they were at with both Lola and Kendall. I don't always like when they do these types of finishes though, because we all saw the replay and I think it's pretty crystal clear that Lola should have taken that victory.
Yeah. I mean, again, this is one of those examples where it's live TV and it can either go exactly the way you want it to go or it won't work out the way you wanted to go, because replays, we all saw she tapped right. Like, it was close, but it was clear. She tapped. She should be Lola. So that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I wish there would have been another way to get to the triple threat without having to do like the hokey, oh, she tapped, oh, but I had her for the pin, blah, blah, blah. I wish there was another way that we would have gotten to the triple threat match instead. All right, we got a couple of super chats here. We got Anthony Giuliano who says, hey, Denise, which 5 to 8 people in WWE would benefit from going to AEW? Which 5 to 8 people in the WWE would benefit from going to AEW in your opinion? And today I turned 29 years old. Hashtag birthday Jada can't catch a break. First of all, happy birthday, Jacob. I can't believe it. You're 29. Dude, you're 29. But also, holy shit. Can we take a second here? Okay. So, while I was in the middle of congratulating Jacob, I just realized that Jacob sent a massive super chat, and I'm like stunned right now. Jacob, it's your birthday. I should be giving you something. Jacob says, I want to thank you and Chinadu for providing amazing, awesome post shows for NXT, and also want to send my appreciation for the most hardest working women in the industry that provides countless of amounts of hours of your time to do live watch-alongs, post shows for WWE and AEW, and congratulations on all your success. You deserve it. Hashtag DWO. Holy shit, Jacob, dude, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much from like the bottom of my heart, dude. Thank you so much for this. I can't believe that you sent this to me on your birthday. Like literally. I just want to say thank you. And
You gonna make this girl
also
cry, man. You gonna make Denise
I know.
cry, Jacob.
I was like, I don't know what to say. I always get so bad at like knowing what to say because I'm like, I really truly mean it when I say thank you. And I'm like, I need it to hit hard. Like I need people to know like this is a true thank you. But no, seriously, man, I'm really happy that you enjoy all of the shows. I see you on here constantly, you know, asking fun questions like the one you just did right now, which we'll get to in a second. But no, seriously, thank you so much. And Chinadu and I know we have a blast out here covering NXT on a weekly basis. So also thank you to Chin, who's obviously here and part of all of everything. All right. So with that being said, we'll answer your original question about 5 to 8 people in WWE would benefit from going to AEW. All right. Off the two, now I know this is like a complicated question because it's up to like everybody, like what their perspective is. And I know we always see it's like the grass is greener on the other side. It's the same thing. Like there's people from AEW that I would like to see in WWE. Selfishly speaking, if I could see 5 to 8 people from WWE to AEW, I would say Bayley, Asuka, I would also throw in I just had it too. I would throw in Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and I know he's retired, but AJ Styles.
Woo. Before I get started, first thing I want to say, Jacob Tatum, again, thank you very much for the super chat. I think you have set the record for the largest super chat that I've ever seen in any podcast on any platform ever in my life. Right. So first of all, thank you so much for that, man. And well deserved, man. Denise, just so she don't know what to say, I'll say something too, man. Denise works very hard, y'all. Behind the scenes, where y'all see when we finish this show, Denise does not go to sleep, y'all. She goes straight to work for more videos, more content. So, definitely, man. Jacob, man, I appreciate it so much, man. Denise, you deserve too, man. Same time too, man. So very much so, man. Appreciate you so much, Jacob. We love it. And also, I was like, man, Jacob, you dropped 400, boy. You got me 4 more questions, bro. Okay, you hear me? All right, you good? Listen, you good.
All right, you need to give up your social security. We need to know when you lost your virginity, Chin. We need this is $400. We gotta give it up.
Straight up, man. Jake, what do you want to know? You know what I'm saying? First of all, 29, bro. I remember 29. You made me feel, I was like, boy, I remember 29. I'm 39. I'd be like, boy, I remember 29, man. That was good times, man. Keep eat Oreos while you can. When 30 hit, it changes. So I don't know why, but it just changed. So enjoy Oreos while you can. But for me, similar to what Denise said, I very much saw Bayley because I feel like, again, love Bayley there, but I feel there's nothing more she can do in WWE. I want her to have a whole new lease on life of being a wrestler there. Bayley, I'm gonna put in Sami Zayn too. Sami Zayn needs to go. He needs to go somewhere, and I feel a refresher though, because like even right now, I'm not a fan of the character right now. I'm starting to want to boo him now because he took the title off of for Carmelo. Hey, what about Carmelo? Like every year I keep seeing the same storyline of where does Sami Zayn fit in WrestleMania? Maybe he don't fit in this year. Maybe. Damn. Like why Carmelo got to be left out in the cold? That's how I felt. I was mad. I was like,
I know. I know a lot of people echoed the same sentiment, so I get it.
Yes. Kevin Owens, 2 more.
Chad Gable, he's a really great wrestler. He would have like some killer matches.
You know what? I will say Chad Gable, and he is retired, but no, I'm not gonna play this.
I have one. Else? Tell me if you agree.
Who's one?
Ilya Dragunov.
I will. Yeah, that's my 5 right there. That's my 5.
Yo, Ilya. Shit.
He would tear it up.
Can you imagine? Ilya and Pac, Ilya and Will Ospreay, Ilya and Kyle Fletcher.
I like that. I think that'd be a good one.
Crazy, just like crazy.
Hey, what about this one? So check this out. This is something completely out the box. He's never been there before. Cody Rhodes.
April Fool's is in literally like 2 hours, so you got one in really quickly. Oh man! Oh, wait, no, actually, no. You know what, Chin? I can't believe I fucking forgot to mention this person. Somebody that we've never seen before in WWE.
Who?
Chris Jericho. Just kidding. I was trying to get you back for the Cody thing. And he's gonna bring, get this. Are you ready for it? The education branch.
Oh my God, get out of here, man. I'm logging off, guys. Good night. Thanks for coming.
Instead of the learning tree, it's gonna be the education branch.
Take it out, guys. With a little bit of the bubbly. Oh no, a little bit of the sipply, because we can't use that in WWE no more. You didn't smell that?
I don't know what's the opposite word for bubbly. What's another word for bubbly?
I don't know. Chat, what's up with bubbly, chat?
I don't know, but before we move on though, please everybody throw some love to Jacob in the chat. I've already seen a lot of people throw some love at him, but please wish him a happy birthday, show him some love, because that was just too kind of Jacob to do. So thank you so much, Jacob, and I hope you have a fantastic birthday. Hope all your birthday wishes come true, man. And yeah, man, eat up, have a great time, chill, do whatever you do that makes you happy. So thank you, Jacob. Seriously. Wow,
Sure,
I never know how
Jacob.
to like, I never know what to do. Never know what to do.
She really does, you know. She reminds me of Ricky Bobby and Tyler, and I don't know what to do with my hands. Every time she gets like praise, she really like the cheeks blush right here. She gets real still, like, okay, thank you, I appreciate it. She's gonna malfunction. Receive praise, Denise. You deserve it. You work very hard on this stuff, whatever, guys. And check out them interviews she has online too, man. Great interviews are up right now. They're very good.
Okay, so we got Rob from KW. Okay, Rob, he says Kendall tapped 2 minutes earlier, but she is a dime. Okay, I thought I saw her tapped, and I think I even said it during I think I even said it during the watch along. I'm like, did she tap? But then I thought, oh, maybe she was just moving her hands like all funny. Did you see that?
She tapped. I saw it. She tapped. It looked like she tapped to me. I juggling.
Thought the same thing too.
Yeah, I was juggling a 2-year-old, so I thought I was like, about tripping. My kid, I'm trying to get in bed. I thought I'm tripping, right? I'm like, okay, but it like it tapped to me. Now that Rob bringing it back up, I reflect on it. I think she did tap.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know. That was definitely accidental. I'm assuming. I think maybe she just moved her hand, because from our perspective, like let's say someone does this right with their hand, they're like twirling it. It's not a tap, but from our perspective, it could look like a tap. So I don't know. She just had some hand movement that looked like a tap.
Yeah,
but
again,
thank you so much, Rob.
Again, I just wish Lola would have just like won by knockout, because she was fresh off that great match against Kalani, and she's on such a roll with everything else against what's the promotion? AAA. Wait, what is it called, Denise? What is it?
Or you can say it. You can say it the way Chelsea Green says it.
There it is. There it is. I was trying to get Denise to say it, man. She only says it one time per podcast. She should be asking
one time only. You know, if you do it more than once, you're playing with it. No, is that how to say it? If you jiggle it more than once. I attempted a dirty joke there. I don't know if it came out the way it was supposed to.
Promo code Denise will blue you guys. Check it out.
Yes. But Chin, the thing that I was also going to say, you mentioned that you loved the match. I loved the match too, though. I know we're all here talking about the finish because that's the big thing. But the match, though, oh my God, there was a portion in there where they just started hitting each other with strikes. Oh my God, I was so locked in on that part. I loved that part of the match. Like everything was great. It's just the ending that had us like, what's going on? What's going on? But again, selfishly, I am looking forward to that triple threat match, by the way.
Yep,
we got Sleaze Boy 992. What's up, Sleaze Boy? He says the WrestleMania match idea. So Ruka versus Zarya, where the winner will go WWE or Raw or SmackDown, then the loser will go to TNA. Bad news. I won't attend Vegas. Oh, he says if life could stop giving me the middle finger. Sleaze Boy, I'm so sorry, man. I would have loved to see you in Vegas and meet you and all of that stuff. But hey, there's always next time, man. There's always next time. And then as for your match idea. Look, I'm not going to say that I hate it because I don't hate it. I could actually see I could actually see a world where Zarya is kind of killing it on TNA. We were talking earlier because apparently it's been reported that Danny Luna is no longer with TNA. And we were kind of talking about how we need some more women over there that can kind of kill it. Obviously, WWE and TNA, they have a working partnership. So I would actually like it if they did send Zarya over there for, a little bit just to get like kind of like what Ariana Grace is doing, who's an NXT person who's currently the Knockouts champion.
I think that'd be a good idea too. Her, what Nikita Lyon too as well. Like they have some great people that should go over there and really tear it up out there. And I agree, Sleeves boy. The loser, however, I think the loser should go to the debut episode of TNA that they had on that new network because that was awful. That's the punishment.
I like how Chen never came back. You just never came back to TNA.
Oh, no.
You were like, I'm never coming back.
When it was over, I was like, okay, I'm done. All right, well, I gave it because everybody watch TNA, Chen, give it a try. I remember hearing D'Lo Brown out of D'Lo Brown's mouth say, guys, sit down and watch TNA one time in this era. You won't be disappointed. And I remember this was during pandemic. They posted this up during pandemic. But I watched this premiere. I sat here out.
You're like, everyone lied to me.
Yep. So Moose is out of the system. So Moose gets beat up too. On top of Moose.
And believe it or not, the Moose system storyline is actually one of their stronger storylines that they have right now.
That is.
Don't worry. I could give you the full 1-1, by the way. I cover TNA on a weekly basis. I know exactly what's going on.
Look,
thank you, Sleaze Boy.
I'm happy they're all getting checks over there. I don't want to hate on TNA, though. I'm happy they're all getting good checks, doing what they love, right? I'm happy for them over there in TNA.
We got a well-rounded Leo who says, he goes, I'm going to be a hater. He goes, if you were a jobber and in catering with one company, you will be a jobber in catering in the next company. Look, Leo, I'm not going to sit here and say you're wrong because unfortunately there have been situations where you think, someone's going to do better here. And then they jump and then it doesn't happen. And then they jump and then it doesn't happen. And you're just like, is this person ever going to catch a break? And then there are some really great people that will jump and suddenly blossom. So it is a case-by-case basis. So I guess I can't totally say that you're wrong, dude. I can't. Leo out here spitting. Yeah. Leo's
you know what that means?
Yeah, I got one.
I was like, didn't he just use slang properly? What?
I always say spitting.
That sounds so like you say it like you're from like Manhattan, like Brooklyn too. Spitting. That's interesting.
So,
and is
that a good thing or a bad thing?
No, it's a good thing. It means more multicultural. Let me tell you something, man. There are times I keep forgetting Denise is like what I get caught in the Taylor Swift thing. I be forgetting she listens to a little hip hop here and there and stuff like that because the Taylor Swift is so dominant.
I listen to some crunk, I'd be like,
see, we're
I listen
on a
to
good
some
roll.
Crunk. Right, I listen to some reggaeton. I get down and dirty, guys. Y'all know.
Reggaeton. I need to check back in the reggaeton. It's been so long since I've been in reggaeton. Like last, Ira was in reggaeton heavy. Daddy Yankee, Don Omar were like running it. So it's been a while since I've like barely been.
Honestly, I only listen to the old stuff, so I don't know any new reggaeton. Anyways, we got but no, Chan, you forget. I know, like you said, you only see Swifty me. I got layers. I'm like an onion. All right, we got Anthony Giuliano here. It says, Denise and Chan, what is your opinion on what Cody said about wrestlers leaving the show before it ends and not staying to watch the whole show? I think Bailey had also spoken about this. I didn't see what Cody said specifically today, but I have heard Bailey talk about this. And there's a lot of unwritten rules in wrestling that, for example, that you just have to follow. For example, we know like you have to shake people's hands. That's a thing. There's actually, I was surprised that like, what's his face? I think it was Tama Tonga who got fined because he put that video out. Things like that. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to, show that. And I know people are like, well, Unreal does it. Yeah, but that's them. They're doing that and they still manipulate that. But like the wrestler cannot be posting that type of stuff out there, right? It's just like little unwritten rules here and there. One of the other unwritten rules that I've known about for years, and a lot of people that have followed wrestling know about this, is that you're supposed to stay for the entire show. That's just the thing. You stay for the entire show as a respect to your peers and the performers out there. I was shocked to find out that when I think it was when Bailey spoke about it. When Bailey spoke about it, I was shocked to learn that people were leaving beforehand because I thought that only happened if they had like a big reason to. But I always thought that for the majority that people stayed all the way through just to show respect.
Me too. I thought only people who did that is if you had an emergency or if you were Brock Lesnar. Like you had like only like I'm like for real, like that's it. Like the only only certain exceptions like Brock. Brock one of them dudes. He can do that and not deal with anything because Brock for real. But I didn't think other people could do that too. Like I feel again too. It's just being a comedian too. Like I know it's not the same thing though, but like if you're on the show, yeah, man. Like I would feel some kind of way if I put somebody on my card and they opened the show for me, something like that, and they didn't stay for the whole thing. Unless they had somewhere to go. They had another booking, whatever, I understand. But if they just left to go home, well, I gotta get to the house. What?
Yeah.
We watch your set. You know what I'm saying? We watch your match. So yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, because I think in that regard, I do agree with like this, I guess you can say older, maybe it's an older mentality. I'm not sure. But I do agree with it because I'm like, I would feel horrible if I'm in the main event and, this is a big deal. And then I go and no one's there to like support and root for me,
Yeah, like you're supposed to be in the back. Hey, congrats on good matches like that. And I don't know how everything goes in the locker room over there though, but I would imagine like that's some stuff you would look for in the back. Like people had great match, good job on the main event, whatever. And you come back, everybody gone. I ain't even watch your match then. Don't look me for no feedback, nothing like that, man.
And also, like, you should be watching the people who are in the main event because they're in the main event for a reason, man. You want to learn how to get there. Yeah. So, when, again, I didn't see what Cody said, but what Bailey said the last time, I 100% agree with that. Thank you, Anthony. We got Rob from KW who says the Samoans to learn moves and be entertaining. Oh, Rob, I think Rob is saying that they need to learn moves and be entertaining. Okay. Thank you, Rob. We got Steven here who says, love the match, didn't care for the finish, not meant for a babyface on the rise. With that said, Kendall's a combination of Kurt Angle and Charlotte Flair. I love how everybody's mentioning this whole Kurt Angle thing. She's been doing, obviously the strap. She does the ankle lock. She does that beautiful suplex, and she has this beautiful bridge. She said she wants to be female Kurt Angle, and I think that that is you're setting up yourself for some high expectations. And I think as she continues on, it's going to be great, especially once you see her wrestle with women that are stronger wrestlers. Like once we see Kendall with like a Neo Sky, Kendall with a Charlotte Flair, a Bailey, a Lyra Valkyria, those kinds of wrestlers, I think she'll be able to further grow and develop. And maybe one day she really will truly be a female Kurt Angle. Right now she wants to be that. She's getting there. Kurt Angle's my favorite wrestler, guys. So like he's way up there. She could get there someday.
I agree.
Thank you, Steven. We got Jacob Tatum here. It says, thank you for everybody wishing me a happy birthday. Have you and Chin ever met a celebrity? If so, can you tell the story of how you met him or her? So non-wrestlers, oh, fuck, I have so many, Chin, because I used to be an entertainment reporter. So I've had hundreds actually. But I guess to give one that was exciting for me, I was very excited to interview Christina Aguilera. I interviewed Christina, and because I was a pop girly, I was very excited for that. I remember who else? I mean, there were so many people. Mandy Moore was a big one for me because I really liked Mandy Moore. Yeah, interviewed her too. That was fantastic. I've never met Taylor Swift, obviously, but I've been super close to her. I've had so many. I'm trying to think of a bunch, but Chin, I'm sure you have too, since you're doing comedy and all of that stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Definitely met a lot of great people. I met a lot of people who I just, I've met people have a lot of respect for in my lifetime. Chappelle, Sinbad, Cedric the Entertainer, Anthony Anderson. Of course, here in Houston, Bun B. By the way, shout out to my homie OG Bun B for the Trillberg to the Trill Town fit I'm wearing right now. If y'all ain't told, and that too. But yeah, I met those guys. Oh man, as a wrestling fan, I was starstruck when I ran into Nydia at HEB here in Houston years ago. Nydia from Tough Enough. I ran to her. I was like, I couldn't believe it was her. I was like, excuse me. I don't want to be rude. I was like, I'm gonna be rude, man, but are you Nydia? She's like, yeah. I was like, oh my God, can I get a picture? And she told me, that's when I found out she lived out here in Houston. So did Shelton Benjamin, and apparently a lot of wrestlers lived out here in Houston at the time. Apparently, I was surprised. But I met her, and funny enough, I met a celebrity who was actually a dick, kind of a dick. I won't say their name, but they came to Houston. They were eating at a restaurant, right? And we were both sitting there. People they both asked for pictures or whatever. We're sitting at different tables, and I overheard the person kind of like getting upset because they got sent a bill. They're like, "Well, do you know I'm kind of a celebrity. Like usually, celebrities usually eat for free in different places, though." And I was like,
"Nah,
if you pay your fucking bill, bro." I was like what? Again, people offer free food to me, things like that. Sometimes, whatever, depending on the occasion, whatever. If I'm at an event like a football game, the food's free is included. Yeah. But if I'm at a restaurant, my people, whatever, I'm sitting down, they try to offer it. I usually just pay the bill because most times a restaurant, they need their money too. I appreciate you being fans and all that though, but I'm gonna still show love. I came here for a reason to eat. I want to pay for my food. I appreciate it. You want to give me a little extra dessert, cool. But I don't pay my bill though, like that. I ain't gonna be no dick. And he was being such a weirdo. Like I'm looking like, and he paid his bill though, but it was so awkward. I was like, I bet he didn't tip too, man. This is so weird. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling now though. But yeah, those are my celebrity moments. But he was, I'll tell you who was off air, Denise. So, but it was so weird.
Oh man, yeah, I'll give you my worst celebrity moment too at some point. All right, thank you, Jacob. We got Sleaze Boy here who says, "Here's $5 to go to 10K Cody Rhodes tour bus, where he will half-ass hi, how are you, and then we'll grab some vodka and get behind the wheel, push the auto drive, and then start crying." Aw, Sleaze Boy. Okay, let me tell you.
Come on.
As a person who's had a lot of interaction with Cody Rhodes, he's actually a very nice person, and he's those people that make you feel special. You know what I'm saying? Like, those people that when you're talking to them, they know what you're up to, they know about you, and they make sure to make you feel like you're the star. Even though they're the star, they make you feel like you're the star. That's what Cody Rhodes does. He's actually a really, really nice person. Of course, I wouldn't pay $10,000, but he's a really nice person though.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Sleaze Boy. We got Jacob Tatum here who says, what are you and Chin's favorite things to eat? And what is the best dessert for both of you? What was Chin and Du's last job before doing comedy? # best podcast. My favorite thing to eat is bagels. I can't eat them because they're very fattening, but I love bagels and pizza and chicken nuggets. And best dessert for me is flan and cheesecake and creme brulee. And Chin and Du, take the role for all these questions.
Favorite food. I love plantain. The Igbo boy in me loves my plantain, my goosey soup. I love tacos. That is a big thing. For tacos will always have my heart. The taco truck will always have my heart. Okay. All of them. Agua fresca, horchata, tamarindo, all those things will always have my heart. Okay. So those dessert. I'm a big fan of I love Bluebell ice cream out here. It's an ice cream called Millennium Crunch. That's my favorite, one of my favorite ice creams to really eat. And I love cinnamon rolls. Those are my main ones. And before my last job, before comedy took off, I worked at the school district out here in Houston. I worked in a before and after school program. So I would go there from 6:30 to 8:30, work a split shift, work on comedy from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and then report back to work for 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. and then after that do a comedy show. So that was what it was before things took off.
I love that. Thank you, Jacob, so much. We got Anthony Giuliano here who says, did you see that fan grab Liv's hand on Monday? And now a fan is following Stephanie Vaquera in the parking lot and calling her rude. What the hell? Where are these videos? I never see any of this stuff. I love that Anthony Giuliano, by the way, is on the pulse because he was the one who told me the last time about some fan stabbing. Dude, I did not see any of this or anyone following Stephanie. I'm going to have to check all of this out on social. Tag me when you see this stuff, guys. If you see any crazy videos, please tag me on social media because there's so much to keep up with and sometimes I miss stuff.
Absolutely.
You didn't see this?
No, I didn't see it though, but people have been telling me, I've been seeing online about all these different stories that pop up. Like apparently there was something that happened with Roxanne Perez too earlier, with some kind of stalker or something. Like it's just
I did see that. Unless there's a new one though.
That is crazy.
Yo, okay. God. All right. Well, I'll have to look for that. I'll have to look for that on social media because I'm typing it in right now, but it's showing me something totally different. Definitely not what I was looking for. Alrighty. Thank you so much, Anthony. We got Sleaze Boy here who says she wants to be a female Kurt Angle. Would that include Kurt Booker T feud or going bald and wearing a wig or spraying milk at the roster? Love goofy, dorky Angle. I loved when he would sing with the guitar, wear the little tiny hat. Oh my God, Kurt was the best at doing comedy too. Like, that's a gift right there. You can be taken as a serious wrestler, have great matches, but also be able to do comedy.
He truly is the perfect example of what you want a WWE superstar to be. Like I said, so he can be so funny and silly, and we'll be laughing our butts off, but he'll turn around and be so maniacal and serious, like, oh crap, like that funny. And then TNA Kurt Angle, like like back when I remember he did that flip on Abyss off the ramp. Listen,
he was
crazy.
On another level there. On another level, man. For reals.
He sure was.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she set the bar very high when she says she wants to be female Kurt Angle. And I applaud her for that because to be able to say that, you got to have some confidence, man. You got to have confidence.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Sleaze Boy. All right, let's get into the rest of the NXT. So the other thing I wanted to get your thoughts on, by the way, was a pretty hot match that had your girl get a win. Jada Parker defeating Kalani Jordan, and she, for the most part, dominated the entire match. And then afterwards, there was an attack where Kalani was attacking Jada backstage. But I knew you would be happy about this.
Well, first of all, I was very happy about this win. I was very surprised at how Jada kind of dominated the match. I was okay because Kalani's a girl too, so I was expecting it to be I thought it was gonna be a back and forth match with a commercial break or two in there. You know what I mean? But I love the Jada one. I should have known it's too good. I should have known it's too good to be true though. I should have known it was too easy for her to win the match. But the backstage attack, I liked it. I guess it furthers the feud. I like both of them because both of them can cut great promos and they have great matches together. But I won Jada with gold, so that's I want gold around Jada Parker's waist because she should have some gold around the waist though. But I like this feud. I like that they're both getting good TV time, and I am excited for it to continue to play out.
I feel like ideally she should be going for the NXT North American Championship soon.
Yeah.
Because, well, first of all, since we're on the topic of that, Blake Monroe and Tatum Paxley is now official for Stand and Deliver. And that's one where I thought, okay, cool. They're both bringing it. I liked last week's little vignette that they did here. I liked how Tatum Paxley today, she was like a car salesman. Like she sold Blake Monroe on giving her this match at Stand and Deliver. And I thought the way that she played her cards was really good because she got her match and she wants her championship. And the people like this. They were like, this was kind of a lengthy little promo here, but the people were locked in. They didn't get any what chance, which is a sign that usually people like the promo. And I was kind of worried for a second. I was like, oh, hopefully there's no what chance. There was none of that. The people were actually caring about what these two had to say. And I think what's the most appealing part for me is how different Blake Monroe and Tatum Paxley are. So whenever I see their personalities together on screen, I truly get a kick out of it. But I could see like Jada maybe getting into that program because I'm thinking, okay, let's say Blake Monroe retains. All right, what's next? I could see her and Jada, going back to this and doing something for that title. And if it's Tatum that wins, okay, I don't mind seeing her, have a short title run and maybe go into a program with Jada. I don't know. And then I'm trying to think what else, because I just don't think that it would be the NXT Women's Championship right now, only because if she does, she was probably going to lose because we're most likely crowning a new champion at Stand and Deliver. And I don't think Jada will right now be Kendall or Lola or JC. Well, JC, yes, if she retains, but I don't think she is.
Yeah, that's kind of where it is right now. It's looking like Kendall Gray is a lock for that women's title. And, again, I understand that's definitely who they feels they want to be the next top star. I get it. North American title, I like to, but like I said, I want some gold around her waist. She deserves some gold. Everybody had gold already except Jada. Why?
What if she skips the gold and just goes to the main roster? Would you be happy?
I'm cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool
or do you need the gold then main roster?
No, I'm cool with that because Javon never held gold either, and he's on the main roster. I'm cool with that. That's fine. It's not always a requirement in my mind though, but I feel like, but if she's gonna be there, if y'all know she's gonna be there until next year or something like that, though, she needs some gold around her waist or something.
By the way, Anthony Giuliano following up with that fan thing says the fan got a lot of heat from everyone and deleted his post on X. Pierce and Bourne's responded, "Are you serious? Damn." Okay, I'm pretty sure it'll be up on like the websites and stuff because usually even if the post is removed, they usually have like a letting you know what happened or something. Someone always has the video. If there's a video, someone always has it. Once it's up on the internet, it is up on the internet. Thank you, Anthony. We got Jacob Tatum. He says, "How would you describe each other's personalities?" I would say, Chinadu, you're funny, and chill.
Oh yeah. I would say similar to Denise. I say she's very relaxed, be focused too, and also a killer. If you piss her off too much. So I see that though. I see like I don't see she's very nice though, but I see Denise is
I don't know,
y'all.
bro.
Don't play.
I went on a rant today for like 20 minutes about Zarya and Ruka. So I think the watch along viewers got a glimpse of that.
Yeah, Denise is the coolest I you will ever meet, y'all. I'm telling you.
Oh man, that's a great question. Jacob's getting the truth coming out around here. Okay, I'm trying to think here. All right, let me see. Okay. I want to kind of run down everything else we saw because those were really like the big stories. Everything else was kind of matches. Like we saw Mike Santana and OTM defeat Dark State. Like that was pretty good. A nice, fun match. Los Americanos with a great big pop, especially when El Grande Americano came out to defeat Birthright. But yes, the other thing that I wanted to get into with you was Jasper Troy and Keanu Carver with Josh Briggs at the special guest referee. I didn't like this, Chin. I thought this was going to work out so differently. I thought Keanu Carver and Jasper Troy were actually going to get a chance to go at it because what I've been wanting to say, what I was thinking with this was I want to see who's going to be the next breakout guy. Is it going to be Keanu? Is it going to be Jasper? And I wanted to see if I can get a glimpse of that in this matchup. And I didn't like how they made Keanu Carver look. I kind of thought he looked a little weak here. And I'm thinking to myself, a man like that should not be looking weak in this matchup. And Jasper Troy, he had some good moments in there. I liked his pounce. I didn't like his clothesline. I'm like, you're a meaty man. You got to hit that clothesline a lot harder. You know me, I love a good clothesline. So there were some like hits and misses. And I also did not like I didn't like Josh Briggs as the special guest referee. I hate special guest referees, and he did exactly what I hate in these matches where they get involved. And then he put his hands on who did he put? I think he put his hands on Keanu, right? Or was it Jasper? Jasper. He put his hands on somebody, and my reaction was, yo, shouldn't that be a fucking shouldn't the match be over? Like, I get it, you're the referee, so maybe you won't call for the DQ, but it was silly though. It was so silly, and I did not like that. And I get what we're trying to do. We're trying to build up, get a little bit more action going for Josh Briggs. And I was even saying I'm the last Josh Briggs fan out there, it feels like some weeks, but this was not it though. I wasn't a fan of how they executed this.
Yeah, I wanted to be a lot different as well. Jasper, first of all, just when I think Keanu's big, Jasper just stands next to him. When you realize just how big Jasper Troy really is, God, dog, like you big, and Keanu a big dude too, and just God, dog, man, where'd they find you? What was it next to Omos? I feel like it's one of these big dudes though, but I like that again. I'm with you too. I like Josh Briggs too, and I really feel like he will be good on the main roster somewhere. I feel like he'll be a good mid-card contender right now. He's, I feel like he's dedicated to what he does. You can tell he loves doing this. He likes his promos. He's a good promo. I didn't want him in the match either like that. I wanted him to get some TV time, but I didn't want the match. I wanted regular referee. I want these guys to tear the house down. I want a one-on-one. I want a straight finish, even if it was Keanu who won. I wanted a straight finish. I want to see two meaty men, two big hosses in that ring going at it. That's what I wanted. I want them to tear the ring down. I wanted to be to a point where there has to be a part two because it can't be over that way. And it kind of made Keanu look a little weak, like he had to get help to win. So I didn't.
Yes. No, I'm exactly where you are at. That's exactly. I wish this was about these two guys. I didn't want it to be about Josh Briggs. I wanted it to be about Keanu and Jasper. How cool would it be if the story here was Hey man, there's a spot to be the most dominant guy here on NXT, and I'm going to be that guy, not you. And just a battle of who is going to be that dominant guy on NXT. That's really where I was at with that. By the way, we got O Common Life. Thank you so much for the super chat. Who says NXT Women's Division has a good problem. It's too stacked. I want Tatum to have a long reign, but I also want Jada or Blake and others to hold gold too. I'm so with you, dude. I feel like this has been like this for a while now. Like, I think it's been a couple of years that we have felt this way. That's why I was so shocked by how long JC held the title that I'm like, yo, I would have thought we would have bounced around a little bit more just because of how many women there are that you can see holding golds. Like, be real with you guys, that NXT Women's Division is constantly raising the bar and making a lot of stars. Now, I think Shawn Michaels recently did an interview, and I forget who it was, so my apologies, but he said something along the lines of kind of talking about how he feels like the next, like really when it comes to the next big stars, he actually thinks that they're coming from his women's division of NXT. And I'm like, hell yeah, because it's true. I feel like we're making a lot of really big stars, but a lot of them are also the women.
Yeah. I see when I see guys like Sean Legacy, and I see Eli, what's his name? Eli, what's his name?
Elio LaFleur. Oh,
Eli
you're talking about Eli Knight.
Yeah, no, both of them. Eli LaFleur and Eli Knight. When I saw them in that segment earlier, no, you could see that that's like their future men's division, that they're building those guys up. I like what I see them in there though, but for that group of guys right there, there's 4 more big groups of women there that are already there, and then some. So it's like, yeah, man, like if this show is all women, sometimes I'd be like, man, the women need their own show, man, because they have so like I guess I hate their own show. Like it's so many, and they all deserve TV time. Like
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. All right. Let me see what else we haven't gone through on this show. We need to get into the stand and deliver predictions too. We might as well run through those. Thank you, O Common Life. All right, so let's get to it. We'll start with the match that we haven't talked about because they also had a little segment there. Joe Hendry, Ricky Saints, Ethan Page, Tony D. Your typical contract signing. Guys say a couple of words. Guys get put through tables. I thought the most noteworthy line from the entire thing was when Tony D told Ricky Saints that he basically wasn't living up to expectations. I was like, damn, yo, that kind of hurt a little bit. That was really the biggest part that the part that stood out the most to me.
To be real with you, the main event picture scene for the men, like I'm looking, I like the guys in it though, but it's not lighting me on fire. It's not like lighting the show on fire to me. Like I don't feel like this is the biggest match on the card to me, the way it should feel. I love the guys in there. I know it's gonna be a great match though, but I don't know. If this is like a good promo, I feel like I wanted more heat for a go home, in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you. I think the problem is you're not buying the heat that they're giving you right now.
Yeah, like I feel like I kind of was like, okay, who are our top 4 guys here? Who's here? Okay, the boom, boom, boom. Okay, you guys are it. And I just feel like none of them are really connected, and none really, no. I don't
know. I think for me, I'm like, why are Ricky Saints and Ethan Page doing this fake bro man story? I think that's the part where I'm like, okay, I get it. Like you guys are just being, I guess, funny.
Yeah, because I'm like, blame Ricky. Ethan broke your neck.
I know.
He broke your throat. Like, what?
I don't know what's happening there, man. All right, so who do you got for this matchup to retain? To retain or win? My bad.
I want Tony D.
Tony D, you want these nuts? Oh man, I had to. I'm sorry. You want Tony D's nuts? Okay, I don't know. I'm sorry, Chin. It had to happen.
I walk right into it, y'all. That's what makes you so mad. Walk right into it, man. Yes, Tony D's nuts to win.
I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. All right, that's it. We can cancel the show. I'm done. That's it. We don't even got to do the rest of the predictions. All right, no, seriously. Okay. I think I'm going to go with Joe Hendry retaining. I know that sounds like a whatever option, but you might be right, though. I do think Tony might actually win. But just to give a different answer, I'll go with Joe Hendry. All right, NXT Women's North American Championship, Tatum Paxley versus Blake Monroe. I think Tatum Paxley might retain here.
She should. I hope so. Well, you know what? No, Blake Monroe wins to me.
Okay, what made you change your mind?
Because you said Tatum.
Oh. All right. We also got Ruka versus Zarya.
Zarya.
I think Zarya will too. Yeah, I think Zarya will. I'm just ready for it to end. All right. We also got the NXT Women's Championship on the line. JC Jade defending her title against Kendall and Lola. Who will be the new champion?
Definitely new champion. Kendall.
Yeah. We got Mr. 100 Strong who says, "Damn, Chin." You got, bro. You got by these nuts. You set yourself up. You were like, I want Tony D. Oh man, Joe Chin wants it. All right. I'm done. Chin's not gonna come back next week to be like, I retire. I'm done with the show.
This is my last episode, guys. This is the last one, and I mean, I didn't even say pause at all. I just said I want Tony D. God damn.
All right. Wait, did you give your answer? I'm sorry, for the women's.
Oh yeah. Kendall.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll go with Kendall too, actually. But I'm really good with any option. All right, Miles Bourne, Johnny Gargano. It better be Miles Bourne. Miles Bourne. I'm sorry. I do think this will be match of the night too, by the way.
No, yes, this is I'm believing this is gonna be for sure match of the night. I think we're gonna see the best Gargano match we've seen in years, honestly. But I don't want him to win the title though. I mean, if he wins, it could be cool, some cool nostalgia to have Johnny, Gargano. Because again, I wasn't watching during his era, so it would be cool to maybe see him back in there, do some stuff, whatever though. But no, I want Miles to retain.
And we also have the Vanity Project versus Los Americanos for the tag team titles. Definitely Los Americanos.
Yeah,
I think so. They've just been getting too much buzz, there's just too much hoopla around them at the moment. We also got a 10-person mixed tag team match that's happening on the pre-show. Lexis King, Channing Stacks, all of Birthright versus Eli Knight, Shiloh Hill, Hank and Tank, and Ren Sinclair. It'll be what it is. I'm not really. I think Birthright should get the win though. They need something. So Birthright. All right. By the way, before we wrap things up, we got one final super chat. This one's from Jacob Tatum. Thank you, Jacob. He says, "Y'all bring me so much joy and happiness. Good vibes." Oh, thank you so much, dude. I feel like that's. I don't know what to say. I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much, Jacob. Seriously, and I'm glad that Chin and I could be a little piece of something for people on Tuesday nights.
100%. 100%.
All right, Chin. That's our show for today, everybody. I'll be back here for Stand and Deliver on Saturday. I'll be doing the watch along. You guys can come hang out, have a good time. Before we go, Chin, tell the people where to follow you.
You can follow me everywhere on all social media platforms. On Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, everything at Chinaduogu. This is my tour dates now. My next date is this Friday in Fort Worth, Texas at the Big Loud Comedy Club. Get your tickets right now. It's going down. After that, I'll be flying out to Las Vegas, hang out with the homie Denise Salcedo. You come on out. Can't with your boy Chinadu, man. It's going to be a great time. Other than that, tickets available at Chinaduogu.com. But other than that, that's it. Check me out. Check out the content from Denise Salcedo, new interviews. Go check out Denise's pieces as well. Go back and watch all the reviews, whatever, and go back and watch the clips on Instagram. Hit that like button on everything you see on that page, right? And hit share. That'll go a long way, all right? Other than that, don't be a dick. Give it a click.
Also, thank you to Stephen Marchuli, by the way, who just tagged me in the Stephanie stuff. Okay, so I just saw what Stephanie posted, by the way. This happened at 1:32 p.m. That explains why I missed this. I was doing my Patreon meet and greet during this time. So this happened just a couple of hours ago. So Stephanie posted on Twitter. She quote retweeted something, and I'll tell you right now, I guess, because we can't, I guess the original post has been deleted, but she says, "I always stop and I'm very kind to my fans. Yesterday was my birthday and I was honestly having a really bad day. Even so, I politely asked for understanding and many people respected that. But I guess this person, she says, because she's directing this to this person, she says, but you followed me for a long time saying hurtful things and making me feel uncomfortable. I told you no multiple times and you kept following me and recording. And now you're posting this on social media. It's sad to see people like you call themselves fans. So I guess he was recording her and I guess talking shit. So I saw someone here in the quotes that shared some screenshots of Stephanie, who is walking. She's like walking, she's minding her business. She's looking like she's trying to get some sort of mode of transportation here. And there seems to be I don't know, like a black car. I don't know if that person was in the car or whatever, but the person who is Rudyville, so at OK Rudy Depp, okay, so clear. It sounds to me like he might be those people that are like, I don't know, I'm just making assumptions here, but he seems to me like those people that get a kick out of like trolling people. Yeah. Anyways, but he says he threw her like a backhanded compliment here saying, thanks for stopping for your fans. You're the fakest ever. You're not the Primera. You're the last. I just wanted you for a photo and an autograph. All the rest of the female wrestlers did it with no problem except you. You was the mean one of all. Check out my list. Okay. So he was like basically trying to make himself into the fucking baby face around here. Okay, so that's basically what the Stephanie thing is. I don't know if this is just like pictures or what, but I'll look more into this afterwards.
Man, that's pretty sad too, because I know some people don't like this, but you know, for me myself, I run the fans a lot out here in Houston and Texas, whatever. And I'm always on for pictures and things like that. Most times, that's what my kids can kind of gauge it though. But for wrestlers in particular, for them, I really do. I'm on the philosophy of what CM Punk and what Mercedes Moné are on. Like, leave them alone, guys. Like for real, like because of what they do, how they travel, how they live, and things like that. Sometimes the only time they get to be a person is in them airports to be by themselves, kind of unwind, whatever. Leave them alone. All right, you want a picture, you want all that kind of stuff. It's called meet and greets. It's where you go to do them kind of things respectfully. I understand it costs money. I ain't saying, everybody got money like that, though. But if you ain't got money like that, then you ain't got a picture like that either. That's what that means. So, I mean, you get to harass them after a show in the airport and like bother them, whatever. So you can get this. All I wanted was an autograph and a picture. Oh, wow, man. Most people, that's called a meet and greet. And most places do. You got to pay money for that, man. Chris Brown concert, you got to pay for that, my boy, $1,000 to see that, man. So I feel it's just kind of over the top that fans feel so entitled these days. I get ticket prices are over the top, but that's not on the wrestlers. That's on TKO.
Yeah, and it's baffling to me how some people don't know how to act like properly around these people. It's sad because it's like, okay, she was just doing her thing. She was just doing her thing, and to be followed like that. And here's the thing, like, let's say she would have turned around and lashed out, right? Let's say she would have told him off. People would have painted her as the villain, and that would have happened. And it sucks because then it puts you in a position where you're like, okay, do I say something? Do I not say something? Because you also got to understand, like, when you are a person like this, you think about things differently, right? Like, Chin, if you and I are walking down the street and somebody tells us off, we're going to be like, fuck you. You want to throw down? You want to throw down? We'll fight back. But if you're a person that's like, famous and you're being recorded by people, you just can't be reacting the way you'd want to because you're a professional and you have to be, you're representing the company. So I feel like it puts people in a icky situation, especially women. And what pisses me off the most too is that that person would not have done that to a man. You think he would have done that to CM Punk? You think he would have done that to Gunther? No, he felt comfortable doing that to a woman. And that's the part that I'm just like, oh, hell no. Like, I will throw down. Like, let's throw down.
That's true. Because, like, he wouldn't have tried that with Damian Priest. He wouldn't have tried that with Ron Killings. He definitely would have tried that with no Booker T. He wouldn't have tried nothing like that. Because what would have happened.
Yeah, man. Anyways. Woo-wee. All right. Well, that's our show, everybody. But before we go, also, just a friendly reminder to everybody that do not forget to get your tickets for if you're going to be in Las Vegas, for those that are making it there, DeniseLiveshow.com. I'm going to be live with CJ Perry, Shotzi, and Mackenzie Mitchell. It's going to be a great live podcast. Do not miss out. Chinadu is going to be doing a comedy bit at the start. Do not miss out. DeniseLiveshow.com. Get your tickets before it's too late. The show is Friday, April 17th at 12 p.m. Alrighty, everyone. That's it for us today. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.